Good evening and welcome to Steel City Darts 2018. I'm Ewan Somerville, your presenter for the night. Here in the Octagon, you can see the room is slowly filling up, and we'll be here with you throughout the night, live on YouTube, across Forge TV for Forge Sports here. I'm with my pundit, Tim, who will be providing all those stats and analysis tonight as we get through quite a hefty set of matches. Just to explain to you the order for the night, we have 3 singles matches followed by a doubles match. We'll then have an interval. We'll speak to some of the winners and hear how they're feeling, followed by 3 more singles matches, including the captain's match. So Tim, looking forward to tonight then?
It should be a great night. I think it's been a long time coming. It's one of those nights where everyone from each of the universities gets involved and they come along and have a bit of a laugh, and hopefully they get to some fantastic darts on stage. I think tonight we're expecting a very good quality actually. Last year we had only the second 180 ever in darts. This year it's Steel City Darts. I think Danny Hall was the person who hit it last year, so it wouldn't surprise me if he hit it this year. The last match, Adam Warner against Charlie Marshall, both of them on fire at the minute. Certain irony, that's actually Charlie Marshall's nickname as well, but Hallam won the last event, Uni have won the last 3 of these events on this stage here. So it could be a very, very fascinating tie. This could go down to the last match.
And as we say, it's very anticipated among students. The tensions run high, don't they, for this event? Obviously, lots of rivalry in the city between Hallam and Uni of Sheffield.
Yeah, it's not an official varsity event, but it's essentially a prequel for what we can expect. We've got the ice hockey next Wednesday at the Flying ESA Arena. Then we've got the boxing here again at the Octagon Thursday. So this will be a form of bragging rights, let's say, in that way. I think whoever wins it tonight will go into that. We've had the winter sports in over Christmas in the Alps, but I think Uni 3-1 on the overall varsity points. But certainly in terms of the bragging rights, it will go some way to forming that.
And how about recently, in terms of league matches, where do the Uni of Sheffield and Hallam stand?
Well, Hallam won the last league match. That was at Riley's on the other side of Sheffield. They play in a fair few events. There's an event recently called the UD UK, a singles event, and the majority of the University of Sheffield players got through the group stage is quite tough because a lot of the universities are based all around the UK. It's a countrywide thing, whereas this thing is primarily city-based. But Adam Warner, Danny Hall, Ritesh Dio, who's making his debut tonight, all the way from Singapore, so he's been a fresher, and I've been lucky enough to be playing a lot of these people actually on these league nights, and there are some very, very big talents there for Hallam. Charlie Marshall, definitely one to watch. Deck Parsons, the captain match against Danny Hill, that will be something to watch. But the first match, Will Serler, he's been playing very well. We hit 12 darts at the UD UK, so I'm suspecting he will try and impress tonight as well.
And of course, Tim here is part of the darts committee itself, so you really do get the inside.
It does help, yeah, first name basis for all of them.
Yeah, and you mentioned some of the matches there. Is there perhaps one in particular that stands out for you tonight?
I think the last match, Adam Charlie, in terms of what they can produce, as I said before, we've seen 2 180s in this event's history. We could be seeing 2 in a match there potentially. The player to watch out of all of them players tonight, Tom Hogg. He has been under the radar for a long time. He's seen it all. He's been to China recently and come back, done some work experience there, and has really changed his darts. He's got heavier darts now, and what that does, when those darts hit the board, they stick well, in terms, not just in terms of getting in the board, but in terms of a marker, and it's very easy for him to go over the top and get a good grouping with them. So I suspect Tom will be having a very good night tonight. He's up against Connor, who, I don't know if you use the phrase bustled it, but I will. Connor last year, there was a lot of promise, but didn't perform to what he thought he could and what the Hallam team expected he could as well. So if Connor performs well, they both hit 10 darters, so it'll be interesting to see what happens there. Yeah,
definitely, and just tried to highlight those watching tonight, the scale of tonight's event. There's a lot of people in attendance here in the Octagon, isn't there?
I think with mindsets like these, where you have league matches a lot of the time, and you realise that playing in a pub or playing at a hotel, for example, is a bit different to playing in front of 650 odd people, and it's about what the mindset they have, so in that sense.
Absolutely. Well, we're going to hand you over now to our MC for the evening. We'll be back in the interval.
Unbelievable night of entertainment for you for the annual darts match between the University of Sheffield and the Sheffield Hallam. Just some important bits of information for you to make sure the night runs as smoothly as possible. The bar is located through those doors there to the right. There is a raffle today, raising money for a local charity. It's 50p a strip, and you can get your tickets down here from Mr. Will Pollard. The winner will win a £20 bar tab at the interval, and it will be drawn on stage during the interval. Just a quick update of the format this evening. So each team is made up of 8 players. There will be 7 matches, 6 matches, which will be a singles match separated by a doubles match. Each match is best of 5 legs, 501 down, and each leg has to be won by checking out on a double. Each match is worth 1 point, and the first team to 4 points will win this year's Steel City Darts. But all matches will be played this evening to determine the margin of victory. And just before we get going this evening, we'll be doing a moment of applause for darts legend Jim Bowen, who sadly passed away a couple of days ago. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Let's play darts. First of all, please welcome your scorers for this evening. Tom Wright, Stephen Godfrey, Ellis Turner, and Nathan Hennessy. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to meet the players. First of all, representing the University of Sheffield, making his Steel City Darts debut. He loves the darts, it's Connell Doughty! Representing Sheffield Hallam, also making his Steel City Darts debut, it's the Conqueror, Will Sterler.
Representing Union Sheffield, we've got Connell Doughty, and representing Sheffield Hallam, we've got Will Stirrer, the Conqueror.
I mean, it's a great first lineup you got here today. You've got 2 freshers, both made massive impact this year on the whole like dart circuit. You had Will a few weeks ago reached the NUDL semi-finals, which is like a brilliant feat, and Connell as well done some fabulous things on the tour this year. So first 3 darts will be the absolute most nervous you will ever throw in your entire life. And that is an absolutely fabulous visit to begin with. Absolutely fabulous.
It's a good first 3 from Will.
It really just does set the tone. It really does.
Looks like Will's setting the tempo for the first leg.
It is indeed.
81.
I'll think of anything like these guys in the practice rooms and everything like that. They can hit trebles and 140s and 180s all day long. It's just all about who can handle it on that big stage.
A lot of pressure.
There's a lot of pressure on this. The crowds, you're not just playing for yourself, you're playing for a unit. It's a lot bigger than you think.
A lot of people sitting behind you, a lot of pressure on you.
Exactly. Fabulous chants in the background.
Stand up if you love the darts from both
Could not
sets
be
of
better.
fans.
Stella's down to a finish already, 135. That's
39. How do you go? 135.
probably got 25s. He has indeed, he's got 120 left. 100 left. Probably go either ball or treble 20 here, I reckon.
55.
80 on his return, that's pretty standard. He will be back as Connell cannot finish on this occasion.
26. How do you go? 80.
So that's still 10. It's a great marker. Oh, that is
Just
unlucky. But he'll be back. He'll be back.
Calm and collected.
Very, very calm and collected. Going with throw. Exactly the start you could have asked for.
20.
He's chosen to bust it. That is a very, very good move. 115. There's several ways you could go around this. 95 wants 19s.
40. How do you acquire 20?
He's got it. Going with throw. Very cool, very calm, very collected on the behalf of the Conqueror. Connell is straight back in. That is a fabulous visit.
137. 40.
Oh, it's a good last start. Good last start.
The black seems to be getting off to a better start this set.
I mean, for the first game, this is a very, very good standard. Couple of ton 40s, plenty of trebles.
Set the pace well.
Could not ask for any better.
101.
Oh, that's a good line. Very nice last start in the treble 7. Below 200 after 9 darts, you could not. Oh, it's a fabulous response from Bill Stella. Fabulous response. Oh my goodness.
121.
It's a real good job he didn't go for that the 180 there with a busted score. It's not what you want.
Sterling just needs to be a bit more composed.
Oh, that is a fabulous leg. 14 darts required. That is just remarkable. is it?
20. And again.
One more then. Oh, unlucky.
Not far off.
Oh, they'll have it up. They'll have it up there. That's all that really matters. Again, that perfect first start. Room to the left, and he's just pulling it again. Back-to-back 125. You couldn't ask for any better. This has room. Oh.
Not bad. Definitely improvement from Darcy.
136. He does have options here. .96 left. Paul wants treble 20 to lead double 18. We went for it. 76 on his return. Nothing too shabby. Collins needs to apply some pressure. 44 will not leave him on a finish, so Stella's got 6 darts from 76. 20. So Hallam is 1 leg away from taking this opening game.
Fairly even leg.
Very, very even leg. To be fair, at this level, a lot of it is going with throw. There's no breaks so far. Just the first guy to throw usually wins the leg, and that's usually been the story so far in this match. Got a bit of a cushion here, Connell. He's 167. Oh, that'd be a fabulous check out if you can take that out. .167. 60. Let's be on this occasion. He'll be back. Remaining. Went for the treble 18 to lead double 16, not to beat. Will is quite far back, but that's a good last start. That puts a bit of pressure on. 82 may have to go, we shall see. Set it up, 20 in tops, very nicely done. 1 and 2 then for the match. 17, treble 17 for bullseye maybe. He's back to Connell not taking this out. Wow, okay. So 60, 20 in tops for the match. That is a fabulous marker. Double 10. 1-0 Hallam. Not to be on this occasion. 7. Bust it. Double 10 for Stella. For the Conqueror. 1-0. Very well played from the Conqueror. That was a fabulous first match. Set a good tone for this evening's proceedings.
Well played by both players.
Very well played.
gentlemen, are you ready for match number 2? Seemingly no. Ladies and gentlemen, representing the University of Sheffield. He's been playing darts basically since before you were born. It's Tom the Whole Hog. Representing Hallam, it's Beza Joe Berry.
Hello everyone, so welcome to Steel City Darts 2018. I'm Yash, and with me is Harry.
I'm Harry Hatter. I'm with Yash here today.
So we've watched the first match, and I think that was a pretty good match. Don't you think, Harry? What do you think
Yeah,
about
it was a really tight one.
Yeah.
Connor played really well. He was unlucky to lose there. It's a really high quality darts there in that match. Yeah, Connor was unlucky there. And it set a very high standard for the rest of the evening, I think.
Actually, yeah. So we have the second match with Thomas Hawk against Joe Barry. So what do you think about these two players, actually?
Yeah, so I'm slightly biased here. I think Tom Hogg is a great player. I think he's in a good position to win today. You never know, obviously. Joe Barry's also a very good player. Both of them have checked out 170 before, which is the highest checkout you can get in darts.
Oh, wow.
So
okay.
clearly both fantastic players. It's all down to who plays better on the day. They're both fantastic players, and it's all about who brings it on the day, basically. So yeah, it's a very interesting match today.
Exactly, yeah, we're really, really fantastic players playing with us. So right now, right now we have Thomas Hogg playing for us, right?
Yep, it's Tom Hogg for the University of Sheffield.
Yeah, how do you think he's doing? Wow.
Tom's a fantastic player. I think he can do very well today.
This match is actually a pretty intense match. Now we have Joe coming in from Harlem.
It is. Joe's also a very good player. It's
Yeah,
a
from
tight
what
one,
I
this
see,
is.
yeah, he actually has a really high checkout. But both of them actually have a very high checkout.
Well,
like
you
the
can't
same
get
thing,
higher.
yeah.
170 is the highest you can get. So these are two players who have both achieved the perfect checkout you can
Yeah.
get. So it's a good dart from Tom there. Oh, fantastic! 140.
That was fantastic.
Fantastic way to throw.
Okay. All right. So now we have Joe playing for Holland. It's gonna be interesting. That was okay. That was just.
Tom's got a lead here.
Okay.
So it's steady darts from Tom there.
Okay. So, looking at this match, who do you think will win?
I personally think Tom's going to win. I think Tom's got a strong lead here already. That 140 is very helpful.
Okay.
He's got a lead here definitely, and it's a case of just holding it out basically.
Hopefully he does. Yeah. He's playing right now.
Very steady darts. There's a 60 there.
That was very fantastic playing from him. Wow, okay. So why are they throwing it at different parts?
So 20 is obviously the biggest number you can throw at, but sometimes you might feel like you're not throwing well. You might, at 20, you might feel like some of your darts might feel like they've got in the way of the other darts that can you throw at the 20.
Yeah.
So if you personally feel like your throw has gone slightly diagonally, so it's blocking the treble 20, you might switch to the 19, the 17, the 18.
All right.
So there's several reasons you might choose not to throw at the 20. But Tom, it looks like he's just kind of, he seems very confident. As you can see there, he's on his game right here. He's playing very well. He's at his prime here. Oh, that's an interesting one right there.
Oh, so what did he just hit?
He's hit a treble 11 there after a treble 20.
95. Okay.
95, so he's left 47 there. Which depends on your preference on double, but he's got two. He could very easily finish this in 2 darts now if he throws at his best, which he appears to be throwing at his best right now.
So
he's throwing very well so far.
Yeah, let's hope he actually does do it.
Oh, that's an interesting one. He's on 45 now.
Okay, oh,
treble 13. That he was aiming for the single 13 there.
That's
so
pretty interesting.
He's put himself in an interesting situation there.
Down to Okay.
So he's busted that, so he's back on 47 next time.
Exactly. So he's gonna.
But he's got a lead. You know, he's got a lead out here, so he's got a position to lose. To be fair, so he's still going to approach this next set of darts in the lead.
All right. How do you think Joe is playing, though?
I mean, Joe's I think been a bit rattled by how well Tom has been playing before that set. So Joe's now on double 16.
Oh wow.
He's unlucky there.
Yeah, he missed it.
Oh, that's unlucky.
Oh.
So he's left himself on double eight. Tom Berry's still not on a checkout, so Hogg is comfortably in the lead here still.
Okay,
if Berry can leave himself on 170, what's he left himself on there? So so Berry's still not on a checkout. So Tom still has at least 3 darts to hit this single, this double 8.
Okay, so
that's fantastic. Great darts there.
He just hit the double 8.
He has hit the double 8, so he's now he's 1-0 up. So that's fantastic.
Won this round.
So Uniov is now 1-0 up.
Okay.
Berry now throwing to get back into the match. He's got the throw though, so
so he's got the first throw.
You normally expect in darts the player with the throw is the favourite, obviously. So Berry is now the favourite in this leg. But he's facing a Tom Hogg that's throwing very well so far. So Tom Hogg is clearly very confident. He's throwing. He's hit that treble 20 already.
Yeah, treble 20s again.
That's good darts from Tom Hogg.
Oh wow, that's fantastic.
Oh, that's fantastic. That is fantastic.
That was fantastic.
81.
Yeah.
He's playing very well here, Tom Hogg. Very comfortably.
Yeah, it's a very intense match actually. Wow.
It is.
Oh wow.
That's also very good from Berry.
That was fantastic.
That is.
I
mean, Berry's obviously facing a very good opponent today, but you can't count against what Berry's throwing today.
Berry is good, actually.
It's very easy to count out Berry here, but Berry is throwing very well. So it's very important to appreciate the quality of darts that Joe Berry is throwing. He's just coming up against someone throwing very well as well. So this is a very tight match at the moment.
Okay, we're back at
That's a 55 there from Berry.
Okay, that's good. Okay, now we have Tom playing again.
Yeah.
He's playing. Okay.
Steady darts there from Tom Hogg.
As usual, he's always throwing a 20.
Yeah, no, he's a very.
Now he's. Oh, okay.
Tom Hogg, he's a very composed player. You'll find him throwing steadily in the 20s and the 19s most of the time. He's very composed. He's in a comfortable position in this match, but he's by no means won this already. Joe Berry is throwing well. All it takes is a few good darts from Joe Berry, and then Tom Hogg's on the back foot. So it's a very tight sport, darts.
Okay, so Joe Berry's throwing 20s
Joe Berry could turn this around very quickly if he throws some good darts, and he's throwing very comfortably, 60. But Tom Hogg is at this moment. Tom Hogg is staying in it definitely.
Okay, alright, this is pretty interesting. He's back at his 20s again.
Yeah. That's very, again, comfortable from Tom Hogg. He's staying in the game. That's all he needs to do. When you won the lap, basically, staying in the game is what you need to be achieving. So Tom Hogg, we're very happy with how he's doing at the moment. But again, Joe Berry is close at any point to turning this game around. So it's by no means won.
Okay, this is pretty intense,
Oh, that's unlucky, that is. That's very close to treble 20. Oh, that's fantastic dart, that is. Tom, we're very happy with that one.
Both of them are playing really well today.
Oh, yeah, they are. It's a very, you train very hard for these kind of games.
Yeah,
this
exactly.
is for both teams. This is a very high pressure game. They've been training for this all year, and Tom Hogg particularly is showing how he's ready for this moment.
Yeah, I can. It's pretty. Oh wow. Okay.
Oh, that's unlucky. That is.
Yeah.
So he was going for the treble. If he hit the double 16, then he would have hit a 108 checkout, which is obviously a fantastic checkout to get over 100. He still left himself double 8. So.
Okay.
So we'll just see what Tom Berry could achieve here. Tom is now unable to hit a checkout with this this last
check out
dart.
the first round. No.
So Tom will step up after this.
Yeah.
Okay, so Tom will now check out. Will now approach throwing at double 8, and if Tom hits the double 8, he'll now go 2 in a line, which would be a fantastic result for him.
Yeah. Hopefully
if he can get that.
Oh.
Well, that's a very close one.
Yeah, that was extremely close. Oh, he missed it. Tom has missed his double 8s.
Is that on a single 8? It's hard to tell from this angle.
It is.
Oh, that's unlucky.
He did miss it.
So you're back on the double 8 next time.
Yeah.
Berry now approaching a 71.
Tom at a 16. So, all right, let's see what he's playing.
Oh, that's. He's not on a double right now, unfortunately.
Oh.
31.
Okay, so he's left himself double tops, but Tom still has 3 darts at double 8, which is a player of his. Fantastic dart from Tom Hogg. Fantastic dart.
He hit the double 8.
He's left himself 2-0 up. He'll be very happy with that.
Oh, wow.
Only one more leg needed by Tom Hogg to win this game.
This is the last leg of the match.
This is the not necessarily. If Joe Berry could still win this 3-2, if Tom Hogg wins this the last leg, if Berry wins each leg, there's still 3 more legs to go. So it's all. It's very, Tom Hogg's in definite control of the match, but it's cool to say it's the last leg was Tom Hogg needs 1 leg to win. But if Joe Berry wins the next 3 legs, then Joe Berry wins. So it's even though Tom Hogg is definitely winning, as he's shown with that fantastic dart right there, and another one.
Another 20. Okay. Last one.
Oh, it's fantastic darts from Tom Hogg.
Wow, that was
fantastic darts. We're very happy with that.
He's really confident. He's always shooting 20s. Like,
oh, he's fantastic, Tom Hogg. He's played on this stage once before, and he's improved as well. Definitely, he's.
Oh, really? Have you been seeing his?
I wasn't there, but he's improved a lot since that. I think it's a very hard playing on a stage is a very tough experience.
Yeah, I think it is.
Playing.
It's a lot of pressure.
Playing in a pub is hugely different from just playing in front of your friends. So Tom Hogg is learned from that definitely, and he's in this game right here. He's showing how he's learned from how to play in a. It's a lot of pressure what he's facing right now. It is a lot of
pressure because there are a lot of people depending on you.
But he's playing fantastically in front of this pressure. You've got people who've practically never watched darts before, and they're here basically on the first time they've heard of Tom Hogg is him playing on this stage. That's a lot of pressure he's facing.
Exactly.
And he's handling it incredibly well.
Doing it so confidently.
He is.
I'll have to give it to Joe Berry as well. He's doing it fantastically.
Oh, anyone playing on this stage is showing huge amounts of control over themselves, over the pressure they're facing.
It is a huge job.
And Joe Berry is playing well. You know, it would be unfair to criticise Joe Berry because Joe Berry is in a normal university darts level match. Joe Berry's playing absolutely fine. He's playing well actually, but Tom Hogg is playing fantastically today. And you can see from 100, 100 is if you're watching professional darts, 100 you watch and you think, wow, that's a good 3 darts. But Tom Hogg is there's 2 darts he would wish to throw better than.
Yeah.
And that's a 26 there, which he'll definitely hope for better than. So he's put himself in a situation that he might rather not be in. But he's still, again, in control of this match because Tom Hogg has been playing fantastically so far.
He's been so confident, really like the way
he is. He's very confident. He'll be so happy with how he's playing so far.
Yeah.
But again, that's from Joe Berry. That's a very good treble. So.
Oh wow.
Okay, so Tom will be concerned now because that's a fantastic recovery from Joe Berry, and he's definitely showing that he is threatening to win this leg, and Tom will be trying very hard to win this leg because if he wins this, it's a 3-0. It's a fantastic result for him. Whereas if Joe Berry wins, then it becomes very close again. So Tom will be really hoping. Oh, he'll be very disappointed with that dart.
Yeah, that last dart was pretty unfortunate.
It is unfortunate. And I say Tom's a great player, so he'll know he can do better than that, and he'll be upset with that.
Joe's throwing right now. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh.
So 19. Okay, so he's not in a double. So Tom can still check this out. It's a tough one.
Okay, yeah.
95. It's so he's missed that. So he's at the single one. 18. So he could.
Oh, and
okay.
A double 8.
So that so that 35. He's left himself on 58. So that's a 2-dart checkout. But Berry's on a 1-dart checkout. So Berry all it is 1 dart on that double 18. Double 16, sorry. And he's missed it. So, that's a great dart from Berry.
That was fantastic.
That's fantastic dart. It's great composure there from Berry. Which leaves it at 2-1. So it's all suddenly from going to a state where Tom Hoggy seems very in control of the match.
Yeah.
It's now very close again.
Really strong.
I mean, this is how the sport works. You know, you can be very controlled, and suddenly it's one great dart from your opposition, and suddenly it's a very close one again.
Okay, I'm actually getting ahead of it.
So,
okay, back with Berry. Let's see what he's playing.
So yeah, again, that's Berry would probably hope for better from that. It's fair to say. Berry's, he's a good player.
He's a fantastic player.
I mean, everyone on this stage that you'll see today is a fantastic player. I mean, to have the confidence to play on this stage is extraordinary. Again, Tom Hogg, he'd hope for better than that.
Yeah,
and he is playing composed. He's almost all of his darts are hitting exactly where he wants. He's getting the occasional one. Hitting outside where he's aiming.
Fantastic from Joe.
That's very, so Tom's going to definitely hope for a good score here.
Yeah,
oh, it's a fantastic dart from Tom.
Oh, that was...
Oh, brilliant. Okay. 100. Fantastic.
So he's picking up.
He is, yeah. I mean, you can tell from Tom's demeanour that he's showing here. He's disappointed to have lost that last leg, but he can tell that he's in charge of the game. And you say Berry there is also hit 100, so both of these players are throwing some very good darts.
They're really close though.
They are. It's a tough game. Both of them deserve to do well here. It's whoever loses this has a right to feel very hard done by, I think, because they're showing fantastic confidence on a stage front. There's 600 people here. Yeah. That's
a lot of people and a lot of pressure on you.
I play darts myself. That's fantastic from Joe Berry. Throwing in front of this many people is hard. I find it stressful enough throwing in front of, 20 people. Anyone who has the confidence to throw in front of these, that's fantastic. That's unlucky from Tom.
It's almost his last dart that's really, it's more like...
I don't know, he's throwing very well, Tom. It's, he's still, you'd probably say he's in control of the game on the grounds that he's winning 2-1. And right here, if he hits a good score here, he's again put himself in a very prominent position.
He's back
That's
at
good
the
areas,
20s,
good areas.
Back at the
again, it's steady in the 20s. That's all you can ask for.
Yeah, it's always the 20s. Yeah, he keeps going 20s. Okay.
Fantastic dart, 97 from Tom Hogg.
Wow, that was fantastic.
He's left himself on 140.
And Berry at 143.
Berry, it's a tough one from Berry. He can't check out from this.
Oh wow.
So Tom Hogg can check out from treble. If he hits for treble 20 here, he can't hit it. So he's not going to get out this round.
Okay.
That's fantastic dart though. That's fantastic 100 there from Tom Hogg. He's himself on 40, so Tom Hogg is 1 dart away from victory. So Berry has to think he's got to get this in 1 dart. But in his 3 darts that Berry's got here, he has to feel that he's got to get this. Is that the 7? It looks like. It's hard to tell from this angle.
Yeah, it's a bit hot, so...
Fantastic dart
that
there.
was a trouble, wasn't it? Okay, now it's Dante's last dart. Okay. We're waiting.
He'll feel hard done by there. He's done very well to set that up, but Tom Hogg has left himself double 20. Tom Hogg has left himself to win the match. Oh, he's still on double 10 to win the match. Oh, that's close. He's still got one more dart at double 10. Oh, fantastic dart from Tom Hogg. Up the tungsten. Fantastic from Tom Hogg.
Taken away this match.
He'll be so happy with that. It's fantastic victory for Tom Hogg. That is. Yeah, he'll be so happy with that, Tom Hogg will.
He played so confident.
He will. Oh, yeah, no, honestly, Barry will feel hard done by that, because Barry's he's not had a bad game there at all.
No,
but
he was playing really
Tom
well.
Hogg has been formidable today.
Yeah, he was
phenomenal tungsten from Tom Hogg.
Yeah.
He'll be delighted, frankly. This is a phenomenal standard of darts we've seen here.
Yeah.
And I think we'll see more phenomenal standard of darts later on.
Yep.
So yeah, fantastic.
Next few matches are going to be
fantastic.
Interesting for sure.
Ladies and gentlemen, 2 games in, it's now the University of Sheffield 1, Sheffield Hallam 1, and we move on to game number 3. Representing the University of Sheffield, with over 32 years of darting experience. He's a former Greater Vancouver Open quarter-finalist. Please welcome Jetim Hold Me Glow. Representing Sheffield Hallam, it's Connor 10-pin Bowler.
Hello, I am Nick, and I am joined here with
Oliver Mooney. Thank you very much for inviting me here.
Yes, so this is our third match of the day. So we've got Tim Close versus Connor Bowler. So that is Jetim versus
10-pin.
10-pin. Let's hope he's not doing bowling today, and he's doing darts. In terms of the ability, they're both, in terms of the best ever leg, is 10 each. So they're sort of on the same par there.
Yeah, and both with the highest checkout of 170, so we're obviously looking at some real quality in the two players today.
Exactly, and let's hope that the highest checkout can be, well, we'll get a few
something close to that.
170s or even 180 today.
Very nice, yeah. And I think first game today was really fast-paced, and the second game sort of slowed down a little bit. Let's hope it picks up again in this match here.
Yeah, exactly. So the score overall is 1 for Hallam, 1 for Uniov. So this one decides who's going to take the lead so far.
Absolutely.
This is the third one, and that is Tim Close versus Connor Bowler. And so Connor Bowler is from Mansfield. So this is Midlands versus local Hillsborough boy.
Yeah, he's a local boy indeed.
Of Tim Close. So that's North versus Midlands almost there. An interesting fact about Tim Close is that he once made the quarterfinals of the Greater Vancouver Open.
Indeed, he did, yeah. Prize pot of about $15,000, I've heard. But
one day you can actually get into the end there.
Yeah.
But that's it, the Octagon is where we're at today. We got a fantastic crowd. There are some bananas about.
There are. I saw a Power Ranger. I've seen some firemen. I see it through the gap over there, indeed.
Okay, so it looks like we're about to begin.
Indeed, here we go.
Okay, so as ever, you need to get a double to finish up the leg, and it's going to be the best of 5, so the first of 3. And this is first there, 20-20-40.
Not a bad start there from Connor.
59 there.
Let's see if he can match that.
Okay, now on Uniov, Tim Close, Tim. On 20. 19.
And another 19.
Okay, so that is 4-4-3 for Close and 4-4-2. So really close behind there for Bowler.
Yeah, absolutely. A bit of a wide one there at first, on the 5, and the 19, and then ending on the treble 18.
Exactly. The crowd here at the Octagon is amazing, and that was a wonderful score there by Bowler. That is now,
a little bit more there, yeah.
We're on Close now, and he's in 4-4-3 to finish.
There's a 20.
Is he going to do it? Okay.
Treble 18, good finish.
Yeah, so that brings
350. On 350.
350, but Bowler is on 364 on his go here. See what he gets.
It's a 20 and a 19. Can he finish strong? Gets a 1. Not the ideal for him. He's on 3-2-4 after that.
Exactly. Darts is an interesting game. It's all about. It's not all about getting the highest each time.
It's all about setting yourself up for the right shot at the end of the day.
Because you've got to finish up. That's a big part of darts. Is getting to the end.
Absolutely, absolutely. That's a 41 there for Tim Close.
That's 309 for Tim Close to finish against 324 for Bowler. The average so far is 64 to Close versus 55.8 on Bowler there.
I was seeing in the first game it was averaging about 90 at one point, which was quite impressive actually. But not quite matching that at the moment, as you can see.
Here we go, is your Tim going, and he's got 309 left to finish this leg. See what you can get.
There's the 20.
20 there. Another 20, so we're 40. There we go, he's got 60.
Nice round number.
Yeah, that's what you sometimes want to do, is just keep getting as near to 60s as possible.
Yeah, absolutely.
To set yourself up to the finish. And now we're on kind of 10-pin Bowler there for Hallam.
Some good darts there, got 96 there, good score. Raising his average.
Have you played darts before?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Lots of times in the garage, but not quite the quality of these players here. There's a 20 for Close.
Yeah, sadly, never played darts before.
You never played darts
before? No, I've talked about darts, but never played it.
Well, it's worth a try, but don't get yourself too down if the average isn't too high.
This is Bowler, he's got 182 to finish.
Treble 20 after the treble 1. And another 20.
Yeah.
83, good score, sets himself up on 99, 203 for Close.
Yeah, so Bowler is now in a bit where he can finish. Close has still got quite a bit to do on 203.
Yeah, absolutely, he needs to catch up. There's 2 20s. Can he finish on a high? Treble 19, exactly what he needed there. 97, he's on 106.
Yeah, so
Bowler on 99.
Here he can get a triple 19, 10 and a double 16 to finish this game. Will he do it? Let's find out.
There's the 19. So 80, there's 20.
So he doesn't look like he can
No, he can't get anything there. He puts himself on 40. 106 for Tim Close. Can he get the finish?
But good for Bowler because he's got a double 20, just one double 20 to
double
get.
tops. It's a good position. There's the treble, and the 14.
And this is Jatim from Uniov.
86.
20. So Close just needs a double 10, but we're now on Bowler where all he needs is a double 20 to win and get the point for this leg.
And there he gets it, yeah, there we go. Thought he missed it for a second. I thought he got the wrong side of the wire, but that's the double 20. He takes the first leg, and he leads 1-0 for Hallam.
Yes, so Close Uniov. Tim Close needs to get, well, at least 3 legs to get the point here for the Uniovs, and Jatim is going first.
There's the treble 20, good start.
60 there. 60.
A bit off on that one, I think it was a 1 and a 20.
100!
Oh, it's a 100 in fact.
Nice.
Okay.
That's good because he kept the number on 401 now, but we're now on Hallam's Connor Bowler.
Treble 1 there.
Is he going to succeed and get this leg as well? We'll find out.
Well, Close's case, he hopes not.
Yeah, so the types of darts he's using, if anyone's interested at home, is 27 grams unicorn, phase 4. That is Tim Close's dart, and darts used by Connor Bowler is Paul Nicholson's 24 grams, so a bit heavier darts apparently for Tim Close is what he's used to playing.
Yeah, It is actually quite specific in terms of the weight of the dart. It can have so much effect on your game. For example, I think I like to play with a heavier dart.
Exactly.
It depends on your throw. 180 there.
That is our first 180 of the whole darts here today in the Octagon, and the crowd are whooping it up. That's Conor Bowler, got 180, so he's got 306 to finish.
That's a good position he's put himself in as well. He's put himself ahead and close.
Wonderful. So finally got 180 today.
140 for Tim Close. He responds well. He's on 220. That's exactly what he needed in response to that 180.
Yeah.
Now Bowley's got the treble 19.
So that is the first 140 for the uni of today, plus. So this match is the first one where they've both got over 140 so far. Okay. And I'm on the third match, and it is Jatim to go, and he's got 220. See what he can get here. 20 to start off with.
And there's another.
He's got the 40. And there's a 60. So yeah, Close ends that one on a 160 to finish on a where you can get triple 20, and a double 20. Very difficult one though.
A difficult one, but we won't put it beyond him just yet. That's 100 for Conor Bowler. He's on 109.
Yeah,
good
so
position.
Conor Bowler, he's on 109. That's a triple 19, 20, double 16. But first, we've got Tim Close from Unioff on triple 20, double 20. Can he do it? Let's find out.
No.
Oh no,
not quite yet. He'll have to wait. He'll have to wait.
Standard 20. Standard 20 again. That's a 40.
And a 5.
And a 5.
109 for Conor Bowler. Can he finish this off? He's got treble 19, 20 and double 16 to go through.
Again, it's an interesting one.
He's gone for the 20. So
that's a good start.
And this is the
he's
treble.
Got a standard. He didn't get the triple.
He's on 69 after that. 115 for Tim Close.
Yeah, so 115. You need a triple 20, 15 and double 20. That's one of the ways you can do this. Let's find out.
There's 20.
Or is it 1?
Or is it 1?
To see.
Looks like a 20 to me.
That's definitely a 7. No, 3.
That's a 7.
7.
And a treble 8. Not quite what he wanted. He's on 64, an even number, which is good.
So we're on Hallam's Bowler here. He is on 69 and he's a 19.
He's gone for a 15 instead, actually.
Yeah, and a ball. So as he's gone for the 15, interesting ways round it. Number 3.
It was an interesting group. I'm surprised he didn't go for 19.
Yeah. Okay, so we've got 64 for Close. That's a triple 16, double 8 for the Unioff. Can he get the point and
he's
even
got
out?
16. Still possible for him. Is another 16.
2 16s. I was going to just get third 16.
Oh,
missed it. So Close is on 32, needs a double 16 to end, but we've got Hallam's Bowler playing, got 40 left, needs a double 20.
Double tops, there's the 20,
Both.
double 10 now.
Second chance.
And he takes it. 2 games to 0 for Conor Bowler.
And the crowd is going wild.
The Hallam fans are loving it, and this is a very good opportunity for Hallam to retake the lead this evening. 1 apiece at the moment, but this would make it 2-1. 2 20s as he starts the next leg. 60 is his score. He's on 4-4-1. Now Tim Close to respond.
So Close needs to get the next 3 legs to win. And he's on. Let's have a look what he does.
Triple 20. Good start.
And it's just a standard 20, I think.
Yes.
And another
100. That's a good response from Tim Close.
Not too bad. Kept it on 401 there at the end.
He's got a lot of work to do if he wants to win this match, however.
Well, he's got 441, 441. Got 85. And Close is on 401. What can he do to bring it back and get the leg? Let's find out. Gone for a triple 20 there. That's a really good one.
That's good. Another 20. He's looking solid. He's gone for the 19.
99 there. That is 302 for Close. And Bowler for Hallam is playing now with 356. Gone for a triple 20.
Interesting to see, actually, how Tim Close has a higher average this match than his counterpart. However, he's trailing by 2 legs to 0.
Yeah, so what is the averages on this match then?
Well, it's 71.8 at the moment for Close and 69.2 now for Bowler after that score.
Lovely stuff. Great darts. Absolutely great darts.
Yeah, he's picking up the pace now.
And in terms of the ability over 100s, we've only had 3 over 100s in this particular match.
Well, yeah, it's...
3.
It's a better quality match than the
3
last
for
one, I'd say.
Uniov, so 3 for close, and 1 for Hallam's bowler.
There's a 140.
All right,
Good
really
position he's putting himself in there. He's on 117.
Yeah, and a 117, all you need to do is a triple 20, 17, and double 20, and you got it.
How hard can that be?
Easy stuff, easy stuff, Oliver.
A 20 and a 1.
This is Tim from Uniov.
He finished that one well, actually. The treble 17.
Yeah, so
that
they're
was an
now
important one.
coming up to the finishes. We've got bowler playing now on 117. It needs a triple 20, 17, double 20. Will he do it?
He's
gone
hit
for
the
1.
And the 19.
And 19.
He's not going to get it this time. He'll
He's
have to
going for
wait.
standard numbers. Well, he's now down to 76. But we've got Tim Close for Uniov. He's on 130. He needs a triple 20, 20 and a ball. Quite difficult thing to get, that is.
Not
triple
easy,
20 and a ball.
And he's got treble 5.
Got the 20.
Sure.
Difficult to see what that one is. Could be a 1. 42, yeah. Would have been a low 1 there, Ollie.
Well, it's 88 is not a bad position. I wouldn't say it's the best, but
Yeah,
it's even Stevens really in this
it looks
one.
like he could come back from this. We've got bowler from Hallam. He is on 76. Needs triple 20, double 8. What's he got? Interesting way around that.
Only 36 for that one. Opportunity for Close.
He's done really well to get down to only doing a double 20. So he's actually played really well statistically to get down to
absolutely,
double 20.
absolutely. Double tops is a good position. That's an 8 for Close.
Yeah, so Close needs 88 to finish this.
20. He's not going to get it this time.
No,
but he's also on double tops.
But both on 40 now, both needing a double 20 or an alternative way around. It is Hallam bowler having the first go here. Is he going to get it? Let's
double
find
tops.
out. Just missed the double tops there.
He's hit the 20.
Second chance of double tops.
Double 10, and it's a 10.
No, yeah, so he just missed that. He's on 10, so he needs a double 5. That's bowler from Hallam, needs a double 5 to win. But we've got Uniov Close having go now. He's got 40, needs a double 20. What's he going to do? Let's see. Just missed the double 20 there at the top.
Needs to lower it down a little bit.
Yes,
and he hits it.
Done it. He's brought it back on.
It is game on. It is game on now. And it's all about if Connor Bowler can hold his nerve. Can he hold on?
Yeah, and Close, it's going to pump him up a bit. It's going to make him feel a bit more confident. Now he's finally got a leg in this match.
He has the momentum now. They're coming from behind. As we say, even in football, it applies to darts as well. 2-0 is a dangerous scoreline.
Exactly. So Jetim from Uniov is going off first there. I'm interested why he's called Jetim. Does he study French? Who knows?
I would like to know the reason, that's for sure.
Yeah, so that is 4-4-1 for Close to finish there, but we've got Connor Tempin bowler from Hallam.
220s in a 7.47, leaves him on 4.54.
Yeah, so they're about, on average, roughly the same at the moment. In terms of the whole match, they are quite similar in terms of what they're going for. 68.7 for Close for Uniov.
Well, I think that was expected anyway. Both of them have very similar quality, so a close game was expected.
Highest checkout, 170 each, best leg ever, 10 each. But then we've got Tim Close playing for over 20 years, so surely maybe...
A lot of experience behind him.
Yeah.
And he's hoping that experience will carry him through here.
Exactly. So what we got for Close 3-8-1 to finish against bowler from Hallam 4-2-5. So Close for Uniov has got a upper hand here.
Only a marginal one. It's only 40-odd points here.
Very money one.
But it can make a difference. It can make a difference. There's 59 on 3-2-2. He needed a bigger score there to get some more confidence ahead of the checkout.
Yes, exactly. And it is Hallam's 10-pin bowler, Connor Bowler, having a go now, and he's 4-2-5 to finish. What's he got? 84. That is 402 for bowler to finish, but we've got Uniov Close is going, and
he's got
the crowd are behind bowler. No, Close, sorry. Uniov's Close. Tim Close is.
A lot of noise from the crowd, that's for sure.
Yeah, so that is, we're now on 281 for Close to finish, and bowler is on 402, so he's still quite far behind here.
More of a slow going leg, this one.
Gone for a 20, gone for another 20, that's a 40 overall. What's he going to do? He's going to go for 100.
Not quite there.
Tried to, but got 60 there.
Close, almost at the wire, not quite there. That leaves him on 342. 281 for Tim Close. hits that 20 first time.
Is he going to go for 100? Who knows? No.
Not sure if that
I
hasn't
think that's a
done
triple.
$57.
It wasn't.
No,
it
it
was
wasn't
a
a triple.
single. So it's 2 20s and a 17. He's on 224 now.
Yeah, and did you know the average 9 darts of the first 9 darts of this match is 72.7 in favour of Uniov's Tim Close against Hallam's bowler. That's Connor Bowler on 56.1. So the upper hand roughly swaying towards Close.
But he still needs to use that to come back. He still has to get level. He's got a treble 20 and a normal 20. And another treble, he's got 140.
140, great stuff there from
He
Close.
will need treble 16 and a double 18 to finish that off.
On at 84, but Bowler right behind by nearly 200 points there on 282. So maybe...
He is quite some distance behind after getting that score of 48. He's on 234. Good chance for Close now. He has some time. He has at least 6 darts at this.
Exactly. Never say never. Never say never. So this is triple 20 or double 12 is another way of doing it.
It's
If my
20 and a
maths are
5.
correct.
By the looks of it. 44. Well, he set himself up nicely there. He made the right decision to go for that last dart.
Yeah, because now what we've got is we've got Tim Close on just one double 20 to get the 40 to finish this game and even it up. And considering Bowler is quite far ahead behind him, I think Close has got a really good chance to even things up.
He's got 3 darts of this now. Bowler is within reach of winning this match, but it's a 147. It's difficult. Close now.
Yeah.
Double tops.
Is he going to go for the double tops, or is he going to go an alternative way? Let's find out.
And he hits the double 20 first time.
That is 2 legs each. We're even now, and as we said before, they are even players, aren't they?
The quality we can see there, they're equal quality players. But let me just say, that last dart there, smack bang in the middle of double tops. That's an excellent dart. First time as well. We can see that 20 years experience there.
Yeah, and he was holding his, he sort of, maybe took a while to get into the darts, maybe.
Maybe that's a slow start for Tim Close, but he's definitely up the pace now.
We've got 100 there from Hallam's Bowler. He's got 100.
And a good response to going level there.
Tim and the crowd in the Octagon are really up and happy.
Another 100 in this leg. It's a 401 each.
Really evening things out now, aren't they?
It is indeed. Averages between the two players now close on 68.4 average, while Bowler is just behind on 64.9.
Connor Bowler now playing, and he's got 100 there.
Another 100.
I'm just going to go 100 to the end now, Ollie.
It might as well be a lot quicker.
Yeah. Okay, so that is 301 for Bowler. Close is on 401. Let it go.
There's a treble 20.
Is he going to get 100?
He might do.
Oh, shut up.
There's
I
a
might
20.
put some money he's going to get 100 on this one.
And he does. It's another 100.
I should have put some money on that, Ollie.
You should have done that.
Oh,
you should have done that. You should have done that.
Oh.
But what if you put it on now? Will he get the same? There's a 20.
He could get the triple. No,
he goes to the triple
route.
19.
96.
That's
96.
an equally good route.
Very close to 100, but not quite. So that is Bowler on 205, and Uniov's Close is on 301, but he is having his go now.
There's a 20.
Yes. Yeah, it was a 20.
Treble 19.
That's not too bad.
And another one. That is a fantastic score. Absolutely fantastic.
Absolutely wonderful there. Yeah, so Close is on 167 against Bowler on 205.
75 there from Bowler. 134 for Close now to win it.
Yeah, so he's on 167 at the moment. That is Uniov's Tim Close. Let's see what he can get. So it's a triple 20, I believe.
Oh.
Gone for a standard 19, just a normal 19.
Close.
99 is still pretty good. That's 68 to University of Sheffield's Tim Close. Getting very close, see what I did there?
Yeah.
To the end. But now we've got Connor Tempin Bowler. He's on 130 here. See what he can get.
Not quite what he was after there.
No, not triple
7 there. Not quite what he was after.
So we've got 68
on 101 after that. 68 for close. Treble 20, double 4.
Triple 20, double 4. That's one way of doing it. And that's the way I've got it on my sheet.
That's treble 20.
Triple 20. Can he get
double 4? Oh,
yes,
it's magnificent! That is magnificent. What 2 darts that was!
He came from 2-0, 2 legs to nothing, and he came on top, tin close, Uni of Sheffield.
What have I just witnessed? Honestly,
darts.
that is...
You've witnessed darts, Ollie.
Darts at its best, for sure. That is a wonderful finish. And the previous leg as well, he just took 1 dart at double tops. This one, he doesn't need any more.
Exactly.
Treble 20, double 4. What a finish.
This is the guy that went to the quarterfinals of the Greater Vancouver Open. He is now came on top against Hallam's bowler, 3-2, and now that means University of Sheffield is got an upper hand on the points, as it is now 2-1 to University of Sheffield. So that's 2 University of Sheffield, 1 Hallam. What amazing darts that was.
That was a fantastic finish.
Yeah, so the average of the match was 72.1 on close and 66.1 on bowler. So it is clear that throughout the whole match, close sort of was slightly ahead.
It was close for 10 close, but
Hallam's bowler did very, very well, considering he showed his strength from the beginning compared to close.
Yeah,
close.
I think it was more that it was just a slow start for close, and eventually, you know, he matched the ability of
University of Sheffield 2, Hallam 1.
Yeah.
And this is where it could all get messy. It's time for the doubles match. Representing the University of Sheffield, it's Crown Jewels Matt Royal and Luke Prowling Cowling. Representing Sheffield Hallam, it's Kieran Fitzgibbon and Curtis Thor.
Welcome back to the Steel City Darts here at the Octagon Centre, University of Sheffield. And on to match 4 now. It's the doubles match, and representing the University of Sheffield is Matt Royal. His nickname is Crown Jewels, and he is from Warrington. He's been playing for 6 years, and his partner Luke Prowling Cowling, has been playing for 4.5 years. Representing Sheffield Hallam today is Kieran Fitzgibbon. He is nicknamed Shabba and from Lim, and his partner is Curtis Thorpe from Corby, and his best ever leg was with 16 darts. Currently stands University of Sheffield 2, Sheffield Hallam 1 after the last game where Tim Close pulled back a 2-0 deficit to win 3-2. I'm joined by Nathan Hennessy. How do you think the game's going to go today?
You can't put into words how important this doubles match is. If Hallam were to win this, it would be dead level going into the interval. If Uni of Sheffield can win this, then they need just one more win after the interval to claim the Steel City Darts Championship.
Indeed.
So very, very important. Very, very different as well, doubles to singles. You're throwing half as many darts as you normally would. So it's all about who can settle in.
Indeed. University of Sheffield throw first. Matt Royal with the first dart. Just a little bit wayward there with a single 5. 45.
45 couldn't. Very respectable start.
Just a 1-1 so far for Sheffield Hallam.
It's all about who has that straight arm. That's all there is to it.
It is indeed. Two very partisan crowds here, as we saw in the last match. It
I was just on stage for that. It was mad seeing how Tim Close came back. Connor put some that last leg. The amount of tons and 95s you saw, it was just top quality darts. You couldn't ask for any better.
Yeah, the quality did step up in the latter part of that match.
It certainly did.
90 there for
a very cheeky double fire on behalf of the Crown Jewels.
I'm sure that was meant.
Whatever they be, double tops, treble 12s, any like cheeky scores, you use to your advantage.
University of Sheffield looking to go 3-1 up.
They are in control in this first leg. They're quite a bit in front of the scoring.
It's 277 plays, 438 as it stands. Now down to 412, but the University of Sheffield are very much in control of this leg. An average we've not seen for a while, average of 22 so far being thrown by Sheffield Hallam.
A lot of that's down to nerves. First few darts, it's all about who can settle in. Without a doubt, how Uniov first off the starting blocks here.
Yeah,
without a doubt.
You have to say, with that last match as well, very much the momentum has swung towards the...
Absolutely, like 2-0 up, it did look like it was going to go Hallam's way, but Tim Close brought it back 3-2. It was a fabulous comeback, fabulous effort on behalf of Jitim.
Very much.
So 1-9-3 here. They've got quite a bit of a cushion. Oh, that's a very good first start. Oh, and a second.
Great second there.
He went for it. He went for it.
He's gone for 180. I don't know what chance. He's only left 13 to check.
He's left 13. He could have gone for the switch there to leave a better double, but like you take it in the chances. Like if you got 2 in the bed, you might as well fill it up with 3.
Matt, the Crown Jewels Royal hits our second 180 of
Royal fight.
University of Sheffield are 1-0 up here already. They're on fire. 1-0 for Cowling and Royal. After the first leg, can you see?
That was quite a climatic end to that leg. 180 followed by double 7, all over, sorted.
The doubles matches seem to be going at a little bit of a higher tempo than some of the singles matches here.
Yeah, the last match between Connor and Tim, it was very, I wouldn't say slow by any means, but a lot of them took their time and made sure.
University of Sheffield looking to break the throw here, and they are quickly into a lead over Sheffield Hallam, who score only 15 with that.
3 in the 5.
Yeah.
You want like such good grouping, just not in the wrong bed, I'm afraid. Oh, that's a good last second dart.
Very good
touch from Cowling there.
And Sheffield are taking it by the jugular here against Sheffield Hallam, and looking set to break throw.
It's all going the black and gold's way at the moment.
It is. The Red of Sheffield Hallam are struggling to find any momentum, any consistency here on the 20. It's all over the place so far.
I mean, it's not over by no means, but like I said earlier on, this match is like very, very important for University of Sheffield. If they win this, going into the interval, they need just one of the 3 singles matches after the break to win. And that would mean Hallam need to sweep all 3 of those last matches, including the captain versus captain match between Deck Parsons and Danny Hall. So
they'll be playing for pride if the University of Sheffield can win this match and go 3-1 up. They'll only need.
Oh, that's unlucky from the torpedo. That was dead on line for the treble. That'd have been a nice 1-2-1, but not to be on this occasion.
Sheffield Hallam just creeping up a bit in the scoring now.
It is pretty like effectively the Uniov have broken the throw,
but
they're only 50 in front, so a good visit from here from Fitzgibbon could see them even this at 1-0.
Only 30 there,
only
they did not take the chance.
206.
Great darts there.
Darts. Oh, that is a fabulous visit. 66 remaining.
Luke Cowling setting up University of Sheffield for a 66 finish when they visit the Occy next time out.
66. He does have choices here. I'm thinking treble 10 double 18 or treble 16 double 9. He went the 14s route. He went the 14 double 12. So 39 left. That leaves double 16 for 2-0. But he'll be back.
Far off, but
he'll be back.
Yes, the University of have darts in hand. Only 26.
26. It's a good lead, 170. But will they come back? Will they come back?
They can check out.
Oh, he's got it. It's 2-0.
Not be checking out. 2-0 to the University of Sheffield.
2-0 black and gold, and they are throwing to go 3-1 in front, going into the interval.
Ready. Tony finish it off now and gets the whitewash. Not the strongest visit that they've had so far on their first throw, but they have the throw to the University of Sheffield. The black and gold, again, as said, looking to go 3-1 up here.
Oh, that's unlucky. Just either side of the shoulder 20 there. That is very, very unlucky. I like the strategy of both these teams, like not wasting much time when they get on. But okay, it's just straight up, throw the dart.
It's very much a high tempo.
It is a very high tempo. It's like you don't want to think about it too much. You just want to throw your darts. That's all you're there to do. In the practice room, that's what you're there for. You're there to think about your throw. When you get on that stage, you just want to throw your darts. You just want to throw them fluidly and just enjoy it above anything else, without a doubt.
Matt Royal going for the cheeky double tops there during the match, but couldn't find it. So too was Kieran Fitzgibbon. Sheffield Hallam looking to pull back one leg here.
That is unlucky. Like you see how close those two in the fives were close to the wire. They could have easily been 20s, but it's just not going Hallam's way in this match.
It's not, but it's still not over, as we saw from the last match.
Exactly.
21 visit there.
So
Curtis Thorpe.
A minor lead here for the black and golds. About 50, 60 in front. Not punished, so this is a chance for Fitzgibbon to level this up.
Strong visit here from Sheffield Hallam will bring them right back into the game. Looks for the treble. He needed the treble there.
Just slides to the side again. So 289, quite a bit of a cushion.
Consistent darts.
See the Torpedo trying to psych himself up here. He needs a big visit here.
Looking for that treble. He needs to find the treble, and he can't find it. He's dragged it onto the fives again.
Ideally, what you want to see here, you want to see a 64 by 170 checkout to win it. Yeah. That would be. That's a very good dart. That's a steady turn. 130 to make it 3-1.
University of Sheffield need a ton 30 checkout when they next visit to secure this match and head into a 3-1.
And they just aren't being punished by Hallam, so they've got plenty of time to check this out.
They have time to play with the darts. They won't be checking out this time, but they will visit the Oki again. They have a lot of darts in hand on the Hallam participants.
He does have a lot of options as well on 90. He could go bull double top if he really fancied it, treble 20 double 15, or I think he'll go 18s. I think he'll go treble 18 double 18.
Matt Royal up to the Oki now.
89, 19s maybe. That's double 16.
Ooh, wayward again on double
but
16.
They've got time. They've got time.
Hallam with the University of Sheffield.
They need a big score. They need a big score here, otherwise.
Yeah, they've only got 6 so far. 22.
So Cowling to tie it all up. Ooh, that was a wayward dart.
Not even on the board.
Double 12. Composure. One more dart in hand. Double 12. And it just slides.
Just the wrong side of the wire.
But as we say, they'll be back. So the Torpedo. Oh, that's a cheeky double top.
It's going for twice there.
A bit too high. 200 remaining. So the Crown Jewels for 3-1.
Needs to bring it over a bit. Just
blocks the bed a little bit. Moves.
Ooh. Dragged it down to 9, which leaves a 15 finish. Not the one they would want, but
especially when you have to hit that single as the first dart. This is where it gets sluggish. We've hit the single, double 6.
Luke Cowling looking to finish.
He's got it, and it's there. It's there.
It's finished 3-0
win
to the University of Sheffield.
Going into this interval, the University of Sheffield needs to get one more win from those last 3 matches to win Steel City Darts 2018. For Hallam, they need to sweep all 3 of the last matches to be victorious.
Indeed. University of Sheffield 3, Sheffield Hallam 1 now. Just before we go, Nathan, Sheffield Hallam just outclassed there, would you say, in the doubles match?
I'd say the biggest thing there was experience. Like we said, like Cowling and Royal have between them nearly a decade of playing, of experience, and they just got off the mark a lot quicker. They relaxed, they were hitting the trebles, they hit some really good doubles, like especially that second leg from 200, from a 194, a 184 by double 7, 1 dart. Class. Completely class, without a doubt.
It was indeed. He's finished here, University of Sheffield 3, represented by Matt Royal and Luke Cowlin. Sheffield Hallam 0. And they take a 3-1 lead as we head into the interval.
Good.
So, welcome back to us, me and Tim here. What's a start to Steel City Darts 2018? That is, Uni of Sheffield currently taking the lead, Tim.
Well, it's not very surprising. The latter stages of the Uni UK recently, and Will is the type of person who will finish a match off in style if he gets a lead. The doubles match, unsurprising as well. I think that was fairly explanatory. Matt and Luke shades above the rest on that one. But when it came down to the real grit of Tim's match there, 2-0 down, he won 3-2, and that's 20 years plus experience in the sport.
Absolutely. So not too many surprises in the first half then. And in terms of going into the second half, is there any kind of expectations there, or is there some close ties that we could, it's kind of all to play for?
Well, we thought that, I mean, speaking to both committees really, both teams, we all thought that the Uni of Sheffield would get that lead, and then we'd see how they'd fare in the second half. And I think the expectation is that potentially Hallam may close the gap. Danny versus Deck. Now, Danny could clinch the points in the captain's match, which comes after this 20-minute interval. But there is a big potential because Deck is playing very, very well, and Eddie Castaldo, the fifth match for Hallam, is also a very, very neat player. Not brilliant on the scoring, but on the doubles, he's fairly good. So if it can come down to the last match, Adam and Charlie.
Wow, that'd be so exciting, wouldn't it? You can imagine the kind of noise in the room. The noise level, of course, if you've been watching, has been astounding at some points, isn't it, already, with the chants going on. In particular, Tim Close's win with the comeback win there, that was interesting, wasn't it?
An amazing comeback. 2-0 down, I just spoke to him a few minutes ago. At 2-0 down, he was thinking, really, he is in the stick here. He has got a hell of a lot to do to get back into that match. The scoring in the matches that we've just seen have been astounding. The first match between Connor and Will, unbelievable. The average is over 70. That's a semi-professional standard at least. So as we see, Hallam supported there clearly, evidently. But Tim, the mental, it's not just actually getting the darts in the board. That's stupid when I say that, but it's trying to get in your head where and what and when and how, and getting that process thought when you hit the board, because the majority of the aiming comes down from instinctive reactions, but there are times in a match when you're 2-0 down when you're thinking about the result rather than the finish. So for that, in that sense, it was admirable for Tim, because he balanced it out well. He balanced out the mental blocks of potentially thinking about him losing the match to him actually aiming and hitting the doubles when it matters.
And just try to emphasise for us that, you know, the pressure on some of these players, it can look quite easy, can't it, to us, the side.
When you're playing matches against better players, you immediately, your reactions go up. I was playing Adam Warner, who we'll see later on, in a league match, only first to 2 legs really, but I pretty averaged around 65-70 in 2 legs. No, it's only 2 legs, but I think I left a double after 15 darts, which is fairly good. For me, it's fairly good as well. And you immediately do think that if you don't hit a big score, your opponent, because you're aware of the dangers that come from that, will hit a big score previously. So no doubt Tim had that in mind, because Connor last year, as I said earlier, he did use the phrase bottled it against a guy called Greg Batting last year. He had to pull out with a slip disc this year. But Connor performed well, Tim reacted. The result in the end, very good for Uni.
And we were saying earlier, just comparing this Steel City darts to previous ones. You mentioned there about the quality of the scores today. Can you just try to put that into context of the last few years?
Well, we've doubled the 180 count in one night. Before this, we had 2 180s in the history of this event, and that's going back to when it was held at Stevenson Hall 3 to 4 years ago. So The fact that Matt Royal and Conor Bowler, Hallam and Uni, 180 apiece, it's very nice in that sense. But what impresses me tonight, it's not just about the 180s, it's the 134s, the 137s, the switches of play. When the dart goes a tiny bit above the triple 20, they react immediately. To get that instinctive reaction on a stage like this, with a crowd like this, it's very easy, as we saw with Tom Hogg, to actually even miss the ball at times, or with Curtis Thorpe for Hallam, when he was pushing it too high in the 20s, that even at this standard you can actually miss the target completely. So to be that precise is a testament to the players that they are.
Absolutely. And would you say that there's any player tonight that perhaps hasn't lived up to your expectations, perhaps succumbed to the pressure?
I think Conor will be disappointed, because although he was embroiled in a fantastic match in the averages, I think the type of person he is, he would have wanted to set Uni off on a very good mark tonight. And in terms of the doubling side of the things, may have been a bit disappointed. And also the fact that when he got down to, let's say, 150, 200, he hit a 30 or 40, and Will came in with a 134. So,
yeah, and of course, the captain's match to look forward to after the interval. What's standing out there for you, would you say?
Well, I've just spoken to Danny and Dex downstage, and Danny said to me, Tim, this is the chance for me to win it. And I said, well, look, Danny, it's also the chance for you to lose it, potentially, and for it to go to 3-2. So there can't be much complacency within these. Danny's the type of bloke, there won't be complacency. He hit a 180 last year, he hit 4 perfect darts, he hit an 80 checkout as well, so he's been playing well recently. His family here, they're a good family as well, and they will support him right the way through. But Deck, no doubt, will want to prove a point, because the last time these two players met, Danny won, and they have history in terms of results. They're fairly balanced, so it could be an outstanding match.
And just to kind of take a step back before we go into the second half, I mean, we've spoken about what a huge event this is for so many people. I mean, you see kind of the reaction in the room. What was the feeling for you going into this? Of course, you're part of the darts committee at Uni of Sheffield, so what was the feeling going into this? Obviously a massive event for the society on both sides, for Hallam and Uni of Sheffield.
I think there are a few logistics. I mean, the planning for an event like this always takes some time. I think a lot of people have criticised Eddie Hearn, for example, with Matchroom Boxing before, and think he can come across on the wrong basis at times, but I do have sympathy for Eddie Hearn when he's trying to organise events like this. The logistics behind it, the meetings that you have to go into, the behind-the-scenes stuff. I think a lot of credit goes to what happens on stage, but it's the people behind the scenes which make an event like this what it is.
Yeah, and of course, I mean, you said about the amount of planning that goes into it, but actually a lot of rewards as well for both societies in terms of going forwards, for their reputation, for bringing up new players as well.
I think everyone knows what happened last year, and in terms of this year, it's about setting a new start. It's about making sure that this event is enjoyable for everyone. It's making sure that it's the type of event where people can come and say, oh, this is sort of my relative, I'm seeing them on stage, I've watched them practice darts for, let's say, 10, 12 years as a kid, and they're finally seeing the rewards in front of a lot of people. And that's what people have gotten into darts too, me included. Next year there's a potential possibly that I could be in this stage next year, given most of the good players are leaving. So that's the hope in that sense.
Never know.
So I mean, I started practicing darts when I was around 10 or 11. I've hit pretty over 70 or 80 180s, but these guys on stage are there for a reason. And in all fairness, it's not just what happens on stage; it's also, as you said, reputation. So the charity buckets as well are going around. We've had the homage to Jim Bowen, the guy who did Bullseye as well, and that's all part of the darts community as a whole.
Okay, so we've spoken about what we think, but now it's time to go up to the stage and actually hear from the winners themselves, so do follow us. Is this connecting to the wireless speakers? Cool. Okay, so we said we'd get the winners on first. Well, we've got Will Stuhler from Sheffield Hallam, who won the first match 3-1. Hello, Will. Welcome to Force TV. How are you feeling after your win?
That was amazing. One of the best things I've ever done in my life. Just so happy I won. Unfortunately, we're not winning at the minute, but yeah, just thanks everyone for coming. You know, I was thinking when I was 1-0 up, thought 1-0, Will Stuhler, up Hallam, come on, and it went all wrong. Well, no, I won.
So it's a feeling of elation right now, right?
Yeah, over the moon. Just I'll be honest, I haven't been thinking about this that much, and then this morning I was like, oh, I've got to play, and then managed to get the result.
Well, I don't want to be blunt, but do you feel you're carrying the team at the minute, because you are 3-1 down, and you were so brilliant in that first match? A hell of a lot of 1-3-4s, 1-3-7s, 1-40s, heavy scoring there, and it paid dividends in the end.
No 180s though. No 180s, but I think the team have been practicing really well. It's not going well at the minute, but hopefully Porky can put us ahead or get us back on track.
What's the mindset, Will, when you're on the stage like this? You've got so many people around you. How do you feel about playing in front of this crowd?
It's actually not that bad, because you're just playing off adrenaline. I was obviously nervous there, but if you just play your best game, you'll be all right. But yeah, just so happy to win, so happy. Thank you to everyone for coming, and great show put on as well. Forge has been fantastic. Good to see both sets of fans. Thank you very much.
And together for Will, everybody. Well done, Will. Next up, we've got Tom Hogg from the Uni of Sheffield, who won the second match. 3-1. Hello, Tom. Tom, how are you feeling?
Yeah, really good. Yeah, happy with my win. It's been a long time coming. Played here before, lost a couple of times, but really buzzing.
And of course, lots of training's gone into this, lots of hard work to get to this point, so you must really kind of be feeling that it's all paid off, sort of thing.
Yeah, like I say, I've been...
Yeah.
I've been at the university for 8 years now.
So it's a long time, isn't it?
And a lot of hard effort, hard practice to get to this point, but it was my time this year. Just very happy about it.
Tom, in terms of the quality of that match, you came off, you saw the first match, and you must have realised, blimey, I've got a job going on here with the scoring. How did you react after you saw Connell and Will's match?
Yeah, Connell and Will obviously played an incredible match. Connell's a much better player than me, and he was very unlucky to get paired against someone who played incredibly well. Unfortunately for Joe, I guess he didn't play as well as he could. I've seen Joe play a lot better, and I guess I just got a bit fortunate.
What's it like with the mindset of being on the stage like this? You come out the tunnel there. You have the walk on. You get into the stage. What's your first reaction when you realise this is it? This is the moment. This is what I have been practicing for such a long time.
It's hard to describe. You can't really think. Nothing goes through your mind. You just walk in. You're staring into the camera. You're just trying your best to keep your nerves in check. There's nothing you can really do.
So much pressure, isn't it, as well, surely?
Huge pressure, huge pressure. Everyone you'll see tonight is a really, really good darts player, and it's really about handling the pressure.
Thanks a lot, Tom.
Thanks, guys.
Congratulations tonight. Next up, we've got the winner of the third match, Tim Close, who of course won on a comeback win, 3-2. Welcome, Tim, to the stage, everybody. Tim, what a win that was, comeback win. You must be feeling delighted, surely.
Yeah, all right.
Did you kind of expect that? It was quite a heated game, wasn't it? So it was, at one point it looked like you weren't going to get the win, so you must have been really relieved after.
Yeah, well, I worried about playing him because he beat me last time we played. Good player. I'm just a bit lucky, maybe, I don't know.
We can tell you've got the support of the crowds down there, Tim. I think the nickname says it all. But when you were 2-0 down, what were you feeling at that point? What kind of stuff goes through your head?
Just try and get some scores and don't look daft. I just wanted to. I thought I was going to lose, so I just thought try and hit some scores.
Is there a side of sort of in your head mentally that you're thinking that you try not to think too much about the results, and you're thinking just hit the target, concentrating your own game without thinking about the Connors?
No, I'm only thinking about the result. I thought I'd lost it.
So what's it like when you actually hit the double and you realise that you won that match from 2-0 down? Because I guess it gives a lift to the whole place really when that happens.
When I got the 134, I thought I've won it actually. So I thought I got it after that.
I guess you've had 20 odd years experience. You caught the final of Vancouver Open way back. Now, just to give you a bit of a grey hairs in your head in that sense, but how has 20 odd years plus experience help you on an event like tonight?
I don't think it did, to be honest. I think younger people are less nervous on stage. And when I played me good games, it were in pairs as well before. So I was up there on my own.
The support must have lifted you though, surely, from the Uni of Sheffield fan club over here.
Sorry?
The support must have lifted you all the way.
Yeah, it did, definitely. Thank you.
Thanks a lot. Well done, everybody. Well done. And finally, the winners of the doubles match, of course, Uni of Sheffield again, make it a 3-1 win overall at the moment. Welcome them to the stage, everybody. Guys, so you're heading up the Uni of Sheffield team at the moment, 3-1. How are you feeling going into, of course, the second half now?
Yeah, that was all right, wasn't it? Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good, to be honest. Probably the most university darts game you'll ever see. A bunch of 20-something scores, random 180, and absolutely clinical on doubles from Luke. Really, really good fun.
Tim was just saying earlier, you know, on our kind of punditry that the actual level of the scores and the quality of today's competition is amazing, isn't it?
Oh my, it's unreal. It really is. Like the last couple of years, there's been like the odd match that has been really good. But I think every single match has been such a high level. I was a bit worried, thinking, oh, might only hit like a 50 or 60 average, and it'll be seen bad. Whereas I'd be really happy with that otherwise. But yeah.
Luke, your doubling not bad there, not bad at all.
That's some of the best doubling I've ever done, I think. But I can't take all the credit because setting me up, Matt Royal playing incredibly well with the scoring, and I just got to finish it off. So
I guess the saying is scoring. I guess the saying is scoring's for show, doubles for dough. And I guess in that sense, yeah, Bobby George going way back there. But I guess in that sense, you proved that was the case there. Once you got a 2-0 lead, Curtis and Kieran fell away from the wayside for a bit.
Yeah, I think they began to struggle at the end, but fair play to them. They played very well, and it was a very fun game. I enjoyed playing that. They were a good laugh all the way through, and I would definitely do that again. It was very enjoyable.
Do you find it's a bit easier to be playing in a doubles match than a singles match? First time as well.
Oh yeah, very much so. I think when I hit a bad score, I always know that Matt's there to pick me up if I go down, and the same, I think, vice versa. So it's much better. By yourself, you've got that pressure. So I think it was very good, yeah.
And of course, the support from the Uni of Sheffield side of the crowd here really lifted you all the way, you felt, in terms of... Because obviously you can feel quite alone up here, can't you? But that lifted you.
Yeah. As Luke said, it's a different game when it's doubles. There's someone else there to egg you on when you're not doing so great and to cheer you on when you're doing good. But the crowd's like celebrating and cheering when there's a big score, trying to pick you up when you're at a low score, cheering when you're on a double. It really does help. It's a lot of credit to them.
And Matt, you know officially tonight doubled the 180 all-time tally of this event. So 2 tonight, you and Connor have got them.
Yeah.
That equals 4 now. Were you expecting to hit 180?
Not really, no. I was coming into this thinking, I fancy a ton. I'm sure I can get a ton in this somewhere, and just don't score less than like 6, and I'll be happy. But yeah, I mean, there was only 1 or 2 other ton plus scores in there. I said it was just 26, 26, 41, 180.
So yeah, thanks very much, guys, and well done to you.
No, thanks a lot.
Congratulations on your win. So going into the second half of Steel City Darts 2018, current score is 3-1. We're entering into the final 3 singles matches now. Let's have a look at what the captains had to say to us.
Yeah, no, I'm really looking forward to it. It's been, it's been well overdue in terms of getting it, to the actual day itself. I can only speak for myself, but I've been practicing quite a lot ahead of it. Playing in front of such a big crowd, it's a really big occasion.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's a great event every year, enjoying it, and just buzzing to get back out there.
We've got 650 odd people in the crowd potentially this year. We had 800 last year. It's still a very, very big event. How do you think people who have had a lot of experience at these type of events will help the people who are coming into this for the first time?
Yeah, I mean, I'll be playing my 3rd one, and there's no real way to go about it. You have to just get out there and try and cope with it. But obviously people like me can, advise some of the people that haven't played on how best to deal with it, how to maybe block out some of the opposing crowd, and, how to deal with being in front of that, so many people.
Yeah, got to agree. I've got to play at Loughborough as well, so 4th time being on stage in front of a rowdy crowd. My advice will just be to enjoy it as much as you can, really, because end of the day, if you're nervous, and it is what it is. Yeah.
So what's the experience like on stage then? Because both of you have had successes in your own ways. winning matches and hitting 180s on the big stage before. What's the feeling like when you first get up there and see the crowd?
Yeah, it's really good. When I was a freshman and played in my first year, it was amazing. You could see, so many people, cheering my name, etc., singing my name in a song. It was great. Last year, I've seen in front of 800 was just even better, especially to win as well, which was, a really good feeling, and I'm hoping that I can, do that again this year.
Yeah, loved it. Every single time, just loved it. It's best to just get up there, enjoy it, and just, savour it really.
So the match, is it easy to score? Doubles a bit difficult?
It is for me, yeah. Doubles aren't my strong point. I'm a fairly big scorer when it comes to doubles, and sometimes it doesn't always go the way I want it to, which is not really what you want. But as I said, the stage changes things. You can't always predict what's going to happen, and I'm sure Deck will agree that anything really can happen on the stage.
Yeah, seem to turn up one day and be a good scorer, turn up another day and be a good finisher. So just it is what it is on the day, and just see how it turns out.
The phrase bottoming it on the big stage can happen a lot, and it has happened to a fair few sort of players in both teams in the last few years. How do you get that out of your head when you play?
You've really just got to try and focus on your own game. I mean, obviously it's a team event overall, but you're like on a one-on-one situation. You're playing against someone from Sheffield Hallam. You really want to be focused on yourself and making sure you do the right thing, so you prepare correctly, and then when you get on the stage, you take your opportunities when they come to you, because sometimes you can only have maybe 1-2 darts at a double, and if you don't take them and your opponent does, you've lost the game.
If you've been picked, then you've got to have your belief in your own ability, because you're not playing on stage for no reason. Like, you've proved it every year to get picked for your team, so you've got to have faith in yourself and just enjoy it.
Yeah, okay, so the Octagon is filling up again as we come to the end of this interval into the final 3 matches of Steel City Darts 2018, of course. As we've been saying, Uni of Sheffield winning so far 3-1 against Hallam, so still a possibility that it could end up in a Hallam win, but of course Hallam need to work very hard.
No room
now.
for error now for Hallam. That's
no,
essentially the motto that they should be having down in the practice room at the minute.
Need to have kind of a performance like Will in the first match.
Take one at a time, yeah.
So we said that we've got 3 matches left. The first one of those is going to be the captain's match, highly anticipated, of course, between Danny Hall and Deck Parsons. So Tim, just give us an idea about what we can expect here.
Well, Danny, as I said earlier, was saying to me that this is a chance for him to win it, and I think for Danny, the character that he is, the person that he is, he's the type of bloke who'll be thinking it's all set up for me to take the headlines of this and take the trophy home once again. But I said to him, look, at the end of the day, look, it's still a match. If they get it 3-2, well, so if Hallam get it, it's 3-2, and in that sense, anything could happen. But yeah, both of it 13 darters is the best darts. Danny and Deck have a history together in terms of results. They're finely balanced between them. I guess if we're looking at what to expect from this match in particular, I think if I was a betting man, I think Danny would win this 3-1. Because I think Danny's scoring power is just a tad better than Deck's, but when it comes down to the pressure, Deck's doubling has stood him well in recent times, and just in the practice room down there, Deck hit a few 180s. So in terms of the scoring, as I said, Danny is the better player, but anything can happen. But
okay, I think we are we going? Oh, no, okay.
Not yet. There's the charity raffle.
The charity raffle.
Yet.
I don't think we want to see that right now. But anyway, yeah, of course, bucking the trend tonight somewhat. If we do see more 180s, because as you were saying, massive quality tonight so far, right?
It does, as we've seen 180, so in Connor's match, especially 180s, it doesn't matter if you hit a 180, it's how you win the leg. It's as simplistic as that. 501 down, you're going to get down to 0 as quickly as possible, and then hit the double. But if you've got down there and let's say 9 darts, and you miss 20 in a double, then if the other person's hitting 40 or 50s, then in that sense, if he hits the double first start and wins the leg, you can't really be complaining because you missed so many. That's why the saying from Bobby George all those years ago, scoring's for show, doubles for dough, it matters. And in that match, I think Danny will edge it 3-1.
And as we said earlier, it's about the kind of depth of the quality, isn't it? Not just about the 180s, the kind of headline 180s. So moving on to the second match in this second half, and of course the sixth match of this Steel City Darts. That is going to be highly anticipated as well, especially if Hallam do get the win on the captain's match.
Well, if it goes 3-2, this second to last match will be intriguing because Ritesh is new. He's a second year, but he's taken up a lot of his time in Singapore, and it's actually quite interesting with what they do in Asia, the darts over there. They have soft tip darts. The trebles are bigger, the doubles are bigger, but if you're continually hitting bigger targets, your mindset and your thinking at the time, because I've hit it so often, I can actually hit it on the big stage when it matters. And Ritesh has taken that soft tip game onto the Sheffield templates, and is performing very, very well. His consistency is his best attribute. His throw is so steady. Even if there's an earthquake, his throw pretty wouldn't move. It's that steady. On the other side, Eddie is one of those players where you could be very, very good or very, very bad. But I suspect tonight that could go 3-2. I think we could be seeing tonight that it could be 3-2. And I think Eddie edges it just, but I think Ritesh would get at least 2 legs.
And of course, you can already hear the noise level in here. I mean, what's it going to be like if it gets to 3-all? In the end, of course. So just quickly, the final match. Anything especially interesting there?
If it does end 3-all, this is fascinating. For me, these are the best 2 players for each of the societies. Charlie is playing the darts of his life at the minute. I don't want to say there's be a 9 darter. I'm not going to say that because there pretty won't be. But these 2 have potential to at least get 6. I think Adam just edges this one, but it could be an absolute cracker if it's 3-all.
Brilliant. Well, we're looking forward to it. So much to look forward to in the second half. Stay tuned because you really don't want to miss it. Time now to go straight to the captain's match between Deck Parsons and Danny Hall.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, it really is time to meet the players. The score is currently at 3-1 to the University of Sheffield, and it's now time for the captain's match. Introducing first, representing the University of Sheffield, is a former Champions League winner. And he hit 4 perfect darts on the stage last year. Please welcome Danny Cool, Danny Ho! Making his 3rd appearance here on the Steel City stage, it's Porky Declan Parsons!
to the captain's match. I'm Nick Cassidy, I'm joined with Alan Smith. Hi.
Hello. So it's Deck Parsons against Danny Hall. Hallam are up against it. Deck Parsons is going to have to remain calm and collected to have any chance of Hallam winning tonight.
Exactly, so the score stands on 3 points to University of Sheffield, 1 point to Hallam. So what happens is if University of Sheffield gets this, I believe they can take the overall, well, they'll win the darts. However, if Hallam, Deck Parsons managed to hold his cool, not Danny cool, see what I've done there, he can still be in contention, I believe. So, yes, and in terms of the ability of each player, so they're roughly on par. I mean, they're both captains, they've both been played around for a bit. So their best ever legs are 13 each. So Danny Hall 13 and Deck Parsons, aka Porky, on 13. In terms of the highest checkout, we've got 148 to Danny Hall and 158 to Deck Parsons. So sort of similar sort of abilities we're looking at today.
Danny Hall, of course, has 5 years of experience and he'll be embracing the home crowd tonight and trying to seal a win for University of Sheffield.
Yeah, and don't forget, both of these players have done darts the team many, many times. And Deck Parsons is his 3rd time doing it, so he knows the routes inside out. He knows what to do, handle the crowd and all that. And the crowd are wild. They are really, really with it today.
They are.
But yeah, so it's going to be interesting darts. As anyone knows, the darts is going to be the best of 5 and first to finish with a double. You have to have a double with the finish. So here we go, we've got Deck Parsons from University of Hallam going first, aka Porky. Got a 20 there, got a 5, and it's got a 19. So yeah, that's the first one. Deck Parsons on 457. And here it is, University of Sheffield, Danny Cool, aka Danny Cool. Yeah, he's on 460 to finish, but we're back to Declan Parsons from Hallam on 457. How can he do it? Let's have a look. 46 there from Parsons, so that's 411 for University of Hallam to finish. Now we've got Uniov here on 460. This is Danny Hall. There we go.
Fairly even from both competitors over the first 2 throws.
Yeah, not amazing there. It's an interesting start, but I believe they're still getting into the darts there. 26 from Hallam's Declan Parsons. Doesn't seem very happy with this result there. And here it is, Daniel from Uni of Sheffield. Triple 55. Not bad. On the average of the match so far, it's round about looking at 40, so 41 for Uni of Hall and 38 for Parsons. So they're sort of starting low, which isn't always a bad thing, is it?
It's not. Danny Hall in the black, remaining quite composed.
Yeah, there we go. So we're now going on to Declan Parsons from Hallam on 340. He's got a 1. I believe that's a 7. That's 19. And he ends that on 313.
Triple 20, it's good.
Yep, so this is Danny Hall from University of Sheffield.
It's not bad at all.
85. Amazing stuff.
He seems happy with that.
Yeah, and now we're going to Declan Parsons. 313 to finish. Can he make it? 50. They're getting there. They are starting slowly. They're going for the small ones rather than the large ones. We're on Danny Hall. 267. 100 there, meaning Danny Hall has finally got into the placing bits and finishing 167, triple 20, triple 19 and the ball to finish, but we're here on Hallam's Declan Parsons, triple 5. I think that's a triple 5 and a triple 20.
Parsons has some work to do to get back into the game.
Yeah, but he's got 95. It's starting to get higher darts there. On 40.
It's 60 from Danny Hall.
Yeah, Danny Hall there on 60, meaning he's got 107 left to finish, but we're on Parsons, 203 left to finish, so a lot to do. 70 70 there for Declan Parsons. He's finally in contention to finishing. Got Daniel 107. He needs triples 19, 18 is double 16. Let's see. No. Got the 19. Got triple 87, 20. So he's done pretty well to make sure that he gets a double 10 to finish. But we're on Parsons. He needs a triple 20, triple 19, double 8 to get the 133. Is he going to do it? Triple 20. 86. 86. So he's down to 47.
Danny Hall on the double 10.
Yeah, I think the double 10 isn't too bad to get. It's a bit difficult. But no, he's now back on only 10 to finish, double 5. We're on Parsons, he needs 47, so 15 and a double 16. Can he do it? He's gone for the 15. He's trying for the double 16. One more go. Is he going to make that double 16? Yes, he did. He went for the double 8. So Parsons there, the captain from Hallam University, has got it. That is 1 leg to 0. The average of the match was 54 to Danny Hall and 50 to Parsons.
Hallam seems to be on the comeback. Parsons leading it and the crowd are firmly on his side as it stands.
Yes, so we're on Declan Parsons, finishing on 457 against 460 with Danny Hall, 460 and Uniov. Here he goes now. 20 and a 5 and a 5. So he's now on 430 to finish. We're now back on Hallam's Declan Parsons, the captain, aka Porky. 45. That is 412 there for Declan Parsons to finish. We're at Danny Hall, Danny Cool, which I'm intrigued how we got Danny Cool, but who knows? 45, so he's now down to 385. That is Uniov Hall. Declan Parsons now from Hallam. Got a 5 there. Got a triple 7 and the 19. So that makes it 45 on 367. Uniov playing now. Danny Hall for Uniov. Got a 1. Got a 1. 19. That now makes it 300.
5, 19, and ending on the 19.
And Hallam is now on 320.
Triple 20, it's good. Another 20.
Yep, Declan Parsons. That was Danny Hall. He managed to get intrigued by the scoring there. I'm very confused. I think it's 278. And we've got Hallam. Declan Parsons has got 283. So yeah, it's all about how Danny Hall can keep his cool. 100 there from Danny Hall, aka Danny Cool. That makes him down to 178. Declan Parsons from 283. And he gets 57 there. So he is now down to 226. Of Danny Hall's 178. Yeah, not too bad.
Hall with an average in this leg of 53, as opposed to Parsons with a 45.8 average for this match.
Oh, the crowd is really pumped up at the moment, all standing on their feet. Interesting. So they're now both able to finish. We've got Hall going at the moment. He needs 113. Let's see what he can get. 77, so he needs 53 to finish. But Parsons needs 167. That's a triple 20, triple 19 and full. He's got the triple 19. Looks like the triple 5. So triple 19 and the triple 5. What can he get? He's got the standard 19. 91, so he brings his down to 76.
76 check out Parsons, 53 for Hall.
Yes, so Hall needs a 13 and a double 20 to get 53. Not quite got it though. Has got no score. We're on Parsons, Declan Parsons from Hallam. There we go.
He has done it. The comeback is well and truly on. Parsons 2-0.
Yes, 2-0. So Parsons, it looks like he just needs one more leg to win, and then it can become 3-2 overall to Hallam. But let's have a look. Can Hall, I mean, he's a captain for a reason. Surely he can keep his cool, hence Danny Cool. and be able to get 3 more legs. Let's find out as Declan Parsons from Hallam goes
Starting
first.
a triple 20.
Standard 20. And looks like a 1. 81 there.
It's a decent start.
420 for Parsons, Hallam. Uni-Off Hall going next. Standard 20-20 and... There we go, 458 for Hall to finish. Parsons doing slightly better on 420, but it's not about that. It's about making it so you can finish. 100 though from Parsons, that's Hallam's Parsons, aka Porky, 320 to finish. Hall, 458, a little more to do. Yeah, he's got a little one there, in the 20s, not getting the big ones. Can Declan Parsons makes it to the end? 2020 to finish. Got 40
Danny
there.
Hall seems to be a bit frustrated with his darts, hailing from Wolverhampton. He is the captain of Uni of Sheffield, and he's got a way to get back in the lead here.
Yeah, exactly. And anyone interested in the actual darts they're using. So, Danny Hall is on 24 grams, and Declan Parsons used to playing on 21 grams. So, I mean, the weight might make a difference, might not. Who knows? So we got Hall on 407 against Parsons, 260. Hallam's Parsons going next on 20. I think that's just a 20 and 20. 60 there on 200 for Parsons to finish. We've got Hall on 407. Uni-Off Hall, 407. Can he reclaim it? Can he keep us cool? Daddy cool, keep me cool. 18, only a 18 little one there, so it's 227, but Parsons 200 to finish, and he's next. That's Hallam's Porky Parsons.
Parsons, of course, with a much higher average leg of 75.3 as opposed to 43.5 from Hall.
So that is Parsons to finish on triple 20, triple 19, double 20, but Hall, Uni-Off Hall is next. 327, triple 20.
157 for the checkout for Parsons. He could possibly do it on this throw.
Yeah, 242 on the other hand for Hall's checkout. Checkout for Parsons. 85, so his checkout is now 112.
A triple 20, a 12, and a double 20 for Parsons.
But we're on
checkout.
Hall. But we're on Hall for next. 242, 66. So that's 176 for Hall to check out. But Parsons is on 112. He's a triple 20, 12, and a double 20. No, he is on 30, 56. And we've got Hall, 176. That is a vol.
Double 20.
Yeah, so 56. Double 20 needs a 16. Can he get the double 20? Okay, it's 46. He needs a double 5. That's 10.
The pressure is on Hall now. 165 for the checkout. He's got 5, 20. And another 5.
Yeah, so here we go. Parsons needs a double 5 to check out. Can he do it? 2. Now he's on 8 now to check out. So that's a double 4. He's making it very difficult for himself.
25.
Straight towards the upper bullseye there. Triple 20. Oh! 110 there for Parsons Junior. That was amazing. 25 to check out. Parsons on 8 to check out. Parsons Hallam needs a double 4. Can he do it?
He's missed the double 4. Gone wide of the board.
Tried it. He's only got a 4. So he needs a double 2. Just missed the double 2. He's got a 6. He's now got 2.
The pressure is piling on. Only 25 needed for the checkout. 17 in a double 4.
So he's going for, he's hit one off. He's hit a 3. He's gone for a 3 and no score. So needs a 2, so he needs the double 1. Has to get the double 1. Just missed it. Can Parsons, Hallam get the double 1? Last go. Is he going to get the double 1?
He can take the leg here. The pressure's on. The anticipation is building up. Can he get the double 1?
No, just missed it. Only got the 1.
This opens up a chance for Hall on double 11 to take the leg.
A double 1 is a difficult one to get. And bear in mind, those at home, you have to get a double to finish. So he has to get the double 1.
Going on to the bare bones here, just a double 1 for Parsons to take the leg and make it 3-0.
but Hall also needs a double 11 on 22. There are other ways, but that is the main one he needs to get, is the double 11.
Just wide.
And he's done it! He's got the double one.
Deck Parsons sealed the leg, 3-0.
So it's 3-0, Declan Parsons, Porky, that is the captain of Hallam's darts team. He has won, that makes it now 3-2. Hallam still have a chance to get the darts to win Dart City 2018.
The comeback is well and truly on for Hallam. However, a win for the Union of Sheffield in the next game could seal the deal.
Brilliant. Well, we've been Nick, this has been Alan, and it looks like the next one we're going for is Ritesh Dio versus Eddie Castaldo, and that will be Yash, and someone else also doing that.
Matt Rennie, that will be.
Matt Rennie. So, yes, thank you very much. That score is now 3-2 to the Union of Hallam, just making their way back.
It's heating up.
Ladies and gentlemen, that means it's now University of Sheffield 3, Sheffield Hallam 2. And we have 2 matches to go. On to match number 6. Representing the University of Sheffield. He has been voted unanimously the hottest man in the Sheffield Art Society. It's the Singapore Slinger, Ritesh Dio. Representing Hallam, it's Eddie, the Eagle, Castaldo.
Welcome back to the Steel City Darts.
Welcome back. I'm Yash.
I'm Matt, and it is currently University of Sheffield 3, Sheffield Hallam 2, winning the captain's match there under their captain, Deck Parsons. The next match we have is Ritesh Dio for the University of Sheffield versus Eddie Castaldo,
right? Yeah.
For Sheffield Hallam. How have you been enjoying the darts so far, Yash?
I actually think it's pretty interesting. I mean, I don't know much about darts, but I think this is definitely a really intense game. Never actually found out like what the hype was all about until today, and I really like it. So what do you think about the previous match though, the captain's match? What did you have to say?
Well, I thought that the University of Sheffield's captain, Danny Hall, was never in contention of winning the match. Just could not find the rhythm that Deck Parsons did, and it's brought the Steel City Cup back into contention. It's now 3-2. Hallam
really close
needs
call,
to win
yeah.
both the matches to register a victory in the 2018 Steel City Darts competition. A few practice throws going on here. Off the basis of the facts we've got, who are you fancying to win this match, yes?
honestly, I have no idea right now, but I guess I have to go with Uni of British.
Ritesh, of course, coming in from Singapore. Eddie Stanley from Stockport. Ritesh Deo using 21 gram darts. They are significantly lighter than Eddie Castaldo's 25 grams darts. Ritesh Deo with the throw there. First dart was of a 5, 777 followed up. He needs a big treble score here, and he couldn't find it. And registered a 44 lead so far. Castaldo looking to break throw, hits the treble 20 to start with.
Oh wow!
Just slips to the other side into the 5. Huge 95.
So now we're looking at. Oh wow! All right. Who do you think will win this match? Who are you going to place your bet on?
It's very close here. I'd be fancying the Sheffield Hallam. Eddie Castaldo after that start as well. He needs a quick start in these competition matches, else he can quickly fall behind, as we've seen on many stages before. Castaldo with the throw there, just a single one on that one, but hits back with a treble 19, 57 shot, but cannot capitalise on that so far.
Okay, so Hallam actually needs to win this match and the next match to actually take away the cup.
So to the University of Sheffield looking to win this match and take away the cup. If not, we are set for a decider.
Yeah.
Good score of 91 there for Ritesh Deo to put him back in control of the leg. Castaldo, as said, is looking to break the throw.
Castaldo is doing pretty well. He's actually, I think this is a really intense match because like the points aren't very far apart.
Not at the moment, no. Deo needs to find that treble again. Can't find it on that throw. Only registers a 43 throw. Still in his hands as we thought it would be. He has the throw. He's looking to keep his run up.
Oh. It's just, okay, that wasn't.
The darts there from Castaldo.
Okay, we're back to Ritesh now. Oh.
A bit of a wayward dart there.
Yeah.
With the treble 19, but sought for it again. Didn't find it. 2 single 19s and a 5 there. Takes him down to 255. Looking for our third 180 of the match.
Oh, wow.
60. Good
That's
grouping
60,
there by Castaldo.
That was pretty good.
Deo looking to find that consistency on the high trebles. Forgot one there.
Oh, he's got
Moved
a treble,
on to
yeah.
80 so far with his third dart. And gets the 100. The ton is up
the 100.
for Deo. The first one of the match
fantastic.
is on a checkout. 155, treble 20, treble 19, double 19 will be required.
So he needs another. Oh, he's shot a treble as well.
81 there for Castaldo. The scores are significantly getting up higher now. The averages building up to 57 and 54 respectively.
Okay.
Very much partisan crowds here as well. Hallam are well represented in the crowd, and so too the Uni of Sheffield. Just looking to set him up. So a nice finish. Couldn't find it there and dragged it into the 5 again.
Okay, so it's down to 75 to 172.
Yes, Deo requires 75. He has darts in hand when he visits the Oki next time out. He's at the Oki now. He's looking to check out treble 13. He's taking the unconventional treble 17 route.
Okay.
Couldn't find the darts there.
Oh, no, he's. How's he playing?
To register. He's left himself double 6 there.
Yeah, so now he's down to 12.
107 checkout. He's hit the treble 19, Castaldo. He needs 18, double 16. Gone the unconventional way of double 15. He's hit the cheeky double, not on this attempt.
Can't really touch
for 87 there.
Oh,
86
this is a really close shot. Will he get the double 6 though?
Deo looking to register just the other side of the wire. It's a good marker. Wayward dart on the second 3. Has one more dart. Castaldo will have 20 when he visits the Oki next time, if he visits it. And he will be visiting it. So it's another wayward dart by Deo. Can Castaldo break the throw? A wayward dart, that wasn't even on the board. And he makes amends with his second dart. He broke the throw. Castaldo goes one leg up to naught. Hallam are in the driving seat, Yash.
Oh my gosh, yeah. It seems to be.
Not a high score for Castaldo on the first throw, only 41 registered there.
So that was a 460 for Castaldo.
Singapore slinger looking to capitalise on this. Can we have another break of throw here? Needs a treble, can't find that.
No, he didn't get a treble.
Instead. Deo needs to slightly improve, dragging his darts too far to the left and too far to the right.
Oh,
120 from the Eagle, representing Sheffield Hallam there.
He's really living up to his name.
He is with the throw. He's put himself in the driving seat. Deo needs to fight back into contention.
Singapore Slinger isn't having much luck today.
He's not. He's hitting the wrong trebles. He's not hitting them at all. Only a treble 3 there. A 54 there for Castaldo.
Oh,
91 there. Some high scores in this leg from Castaldo. 62 average in the match for Castaldo. So Deo's 48. He's significantly on top, but Deo finds that treble 20 he's been looking for.
Fine. So 84.
Deo 363 plays Castaldo's 248. He is in control of this leg.
Oh yeah, he definitely is.
Weak visit there from Castaldo. Can Deo register a high score to put himself back into contention? He needs to find the treble here, Deo.
Yeah.
And he can't.
That
He
was
gets
a way
the 3 instead. Very disappointing throws from Deo there. Castaldo looking to capitalise. Only finds a single 20 and a 1 so far, and a single 12 after that. Quality just dipped slightly as we reach the halfway stage of the match.
Oh, he missed.
Deo missed it again. Only on the 5. Hits the treble this time.
Finally.
He needs another high visit. He cannot find it.
Cannot get a treble. Yeah.
Castaldo looks like he will have darts in hand when he visits the Oki after this current shot.
If Hallam wins this match, the Uni of and Hallam actually gets a draw.
It'll be a draw,
yeah,
and it'll go to the deciding match, match 7.
The last match will be the deciding match, exactly.
It will indeed. One set of fans will be going home happy here. It'll be the agony and ecstasy that we are typically used to. Deo visits there, saves the shot there.
That was a save. That was pretty.
100. Castaldo looking to try and set him up for a reasonable checkout. Couldn't check out 158.
So it's down to 135 and 82 to Castaldo.
Can Deo check out 135? He can't find any treble there at all. He can't check out.
He needs
after this.
He needs trouble for this one, right?
He needs trouble to set himself up for a nice checkout, hopefully on one of the doubles. He couldn't find any there. Hallam crowd back their competitor, the Eddie, the Eagle Castaldo.
They're really picking up, you know, Hallam.
They are.
They lost a second and the third match, and now they're picking up.
Will Sterler. Tom Hogg won the second match, and Tim Close for the Tim Close, and then Luke Cowling and Matt Royal both won for the University of Sheffield, but Deck Parsons pulled it back to make it 3-2. Match 5.
The captain's match was intense. It was really good.
It was indeed. Deck Parsons getting very cheeky as well to goad on the University of Sheffield fans. Double 19 required for Castaldo to get 2 legs up. Cannot find it there.
Oh, he misses it right there.
Can Deo break the throw? Will we have another break of throw?
Let's hope the Singapore Slinger lives up to his name now.
Leaves himself 67, awkward number to try and find. Bullseye for Deo to register the win in this leg.
Oh, he misses
just
it.
Just hit the 25, out to ball there, very close indeed.
25 to 38 now. It's a very close shot now.
Double 19 for Castaldo to win the leg. Hits the 7. He cannot check out in this visit. Misses it again. Only 7 scored there.
Misses out.
Deo has the chance to break the throw here.
So close.
Leaves himself 16. Double 8. Double 4 now.
Double 4 is the last
Can he register it? One more dart. No pressure, Deo.
Pressure's on him, actually.
He gets it.
Oh, he gets it.
It's a break of throw. Double 4 Deo there. And the University of Sheffield crowd back their competitor. It's 1-1. We test Deo to throw first. 2 breaks of throw. Very unusual in a darts match to have it from the first 2 legs. And Deo throws from the Oki again. 6 scored so far.
No.
9, a weak first visit. He needs to be capitalising on them. He's handed the golden opportunity to Castaldo now.
Yeah, he really has. It wasn't a very impressive play.
So luckily, can only register a 41 score, but he's in control of the match now as it stands. Deo needs a heavy visit. He keeps sliding his darts from treble 5s to treble 1s. He needs just a bit of action, a bit of stability up on the stage here at the Octagon. register 28.
It's very
Castaldo
close though.
with the chance.
He's always missing the treble 20s actually.
He is. He's sliding into
He is,
triple
yeah.
fives and triple ones, both sides. I know how it feels to be Ritesh there sliding. It's a frustrating experience. Again, he's in the treble fives. He needs to find that red pocket there.
No, he missed it again.
Single 20, single 90s will not do at this stage of the match.
It's a very close shot with Deo at 410 and Castaldo at 418. But Castaldo is hitting it.
Castaldo
41 from Castaldo, yeah, he seems to be
a bit more
dominating it.
A bit more consistent with his darts as it stands at the minute, but everything can change, as we know.
Yeah, but Dio is really inconsistent though.
He is. He's looking for the 20 there. That's more consistent. That's what we like to see from Deo. 320s there, good grouping. Just couldn't find that treble that was needed.
He keeps missing it.
Now, because Deo has the chance to kick on here.
Okay,
he's
very
back
close.
in front in the leg.
Oh,
and he's got that 60 he's been looking for.
He's got that treble, yeah.
Got the treble one there, just slides the wrong side of the wire.
Oh.
Registers an 83 visit. That's better.
That was much better.
Deo.
If he actually keeps up this consistency, he might actually stand a chance of winning.
Singapore Slinger looking to win for the University of Sheffield here. They're looking to win the Steel City Cup. They will go into an unassailable 4-2 lead if they can win this match. Deo is finding that 20s.
Oh, he hit the treble.
20. He's moved on to 80. Can he register another one for a high leg?
85. He misses it.
Stretching clear here. A 182 plays 328 as it stands. Castaldo just experiencing a dip in form.
He is. He missed the trebles again.
The black and gold of
Dio is at
Sheffield
182. See if he can hit. Oh, he missed the 20s again. Back in the 20s. And he hits the treble.
That's a very good last start by Ritesh Deo.
That was fantastic.
97. Castaldo backed by the partisan Sheffield Hallam crowd looking to get back into contention.
That was very consistent from Castaldo.
Deo has a minimum of 6 darts in hand on Eddie Castaldo here. Can he capitalise upon this? 78 left for Ritesh Deo. That's a great second dart to set him up.
He's got it.
Looking for double 12, just the wrong side of the wire, but he's leaving himself a 24 checkout, 24 finish. With Castaldo way back on 2-3-3, but pulls himself back into the leg with a treble 20 there, and an 81 score. He is now on a checkout, a high 152, has to be said. 24 for Deo. That's a good marker. He needs to be a fair bit lower. That one, looking for the red back. He's inside. He needs double 6. He's going 2-1 up. Can't find just the wrong side.
Misses it. So close.
But he's left himself 12. Can Castaldo get our highest checkout of the night so far? He won't be doing that now. He's only scored 2.
Oh, he's hit the treble.
Very good last
Very good dart. So can Dio actually finish this game off now?
Get yourself 2-1 up. First to 3 legs it will be. He requires double 1. He's in the madhouse.
He's in the double 1. Oh no.
Oh, he's busted. He's busted. Now Castaldo is back into this match. Can he check out 71? He requires 67. That's a very good last start.
Oh, wow.
To leave 32. In fact, he busts it. He busts as well. That is amateur darts from Castaldo there. He didn't need to do that at all. Should have put himself in a nice double finish, but didn't. And now Deo has one last dart left at double 6 to go 2-1 up. He's found it.
And he's got the double 6.
He's 2-1 up. And the University of Sheffield
wins this match.
Show their appreciation. He is 2-1 up. First to 3 legs. Can the University of Sheffield secure the Steel City Cup with the win in this leg with Ritesh Deo?
So this is the final leg?
It could potentially be. Ritesh Deo will need to break the throw. Only a 41 visit by Castaldo on at the Oki.
That was...
Deo cannot capitalise. If he could have capitalised there, he could have taken firm control of the match. But Castaldo still with a chance. Only a 28 there. Now Deo has another chance. A big score.
Deo needs a treble.
He needs a treble to put himself back into contention.
Oh, he missed it so close.
Only needs the trebles 20 for a ton up. He goes for a cheeky double 19 instead, very much the unusual way.
So it's now at 393 and 432 to Castillo. Oh wow!
A better visit there from Eddie Castaldo, 55.
Yeah, he's a really intense match.
Rochesto with the best leg, 14 dart leg before Castaldo's had a 13 dart leg. That won't be reproduced so far.
That's a 60. Yeah. But that is quite consistent. If he's consistent throughout the match, he might be able to dominate it.
Rochesto has only been playing darts for 2 years, so he's doing nicely impressive.
Actually, yeah, pretty impressive for someone who's... Everyone else in this entire steel darts has actually been more experienced than him. He's the only person who's only been playing for 2
years. You'll have a vast amount of improvement left in him there. 59 visit from Deo, leaves 1-2-7-4. Castaldo 3-2-2. Yeah. Castaldo has the throws, only registered 6 so far. Gets a 25 score there, and Deo has taken control of this 4th leg.
He has to be more consistent.
Looking to set himself up. He needs a treble here for a ton.
He misses
only a 41 score there. Castaldo just again edging to the right. 2 1s so far. That is not enough, and he's 5 there. Castaldo is slowly losing.
He's losing his he's losing his
treble from Deo.
That was the treble, yes.
And he's just slid it into the 5s there. Can he still find that treble bag again? He can't. 85. He is now well ahead. He's left
started really strongly though.
He did. He's just started to falter when he really needed not to. And in fact, he's done it again. He's on 2. 9. 2 single scores in his last 2 visits for Castaldo there. Deo has 148 to check out and win the Steel City Championship for the University of Sheffield. He won't be doing it in this visit, but he has darts in hand again.
He
and a great last dart there for 60, and he leaves himself at 63 when he visits next. 60 from Castaldo there, and a treble 1
he hits
the
the
other
treble
side.
as well?
Very much. 99, a very good visit
that was
there
a very
Castaldo.
good visit. Yeah, that was extremely strong. Can Deo take it away?
Wayward dart there from Deo, leaves him on 48. 8 double tops required. He's got the 8. Can he get the double tops for the match and for the championship in the Steel City Darts? He can! Ritesh Deo has done it for the University of Sheffield. Ritesh Deo 3, Eddie Castaldo 1.
University of Sheffield at 4 and Sheffield Harlem at 2.
And that means the University of Sheffield will be the Steel City Darts champions.
For sure.
Only 1 match to go. Hallam will play for pride. The University of Sheffield are the Steel City Darts champions of this year. Impressive from Ritesh Deo.
I think, yeah,
Only been playing for 2 years, and he registers a 3-1 victory, coming down from 1-0. And University of Sheffield and the Steel City Darts Championships. We still have 1 more match to go, but the crown belongs to the University of Sheffield.
Thank you.
And let's meet the players. Representing the University of Sheffield, he is an NUDL, a finalist and a 2-time Ham Cup winner. Please welcome the Bastard in Black, Adam Warner! it's Charlie, the Fire Marshal.
I'm Ollie Mooney and I'm joined by...
Thomas Wright, yeah, no, it's a pleasure to be here, mate. It should be a cracking game, this one, to be completely fair. Like, these are two very, very good uni players. Charlie Marshall has only dropped 2 legs all year. Adam is probably one of the uni's best players, so it should be a good game.
Well, in terms of quality, the highest checkout for Adam Warner is 167, while Charlie Marshall on 170. And best legs, 12 for Adam Warner and 10 for Charlie Marshall. So obviously, high quality expected in this game again.
We can only dream of that sort of darts tonight, but it's a shame in a way that this has gone down and that it's already been decided. But as you can hear, it's a great atmosphere in here.
Oh yeah, it's been a fantastic night.
It has been a good night. It has been a good night.
So yeah, as you remember, the night was decided in the 6th game. Ritesh Deo beat Eddie Castaldo by 3 legs to 1. So now it's all about pride for Sheffield Hallam.
Charlie Marshall wants to win this game.
He will.
After last year when he got beaten by Danny Hall, this will be about a little bit of pride for him, I think. Because Danny really did wipe him off the board last year, and obviously Danny didn't play as well as what we know he can this year, but that doesn't really matter now, obviously, with it being a 4-2 win. But Charlie will really want to win this game.
That was 30 for Marshall's opener. Warner followed up at 83, 85 even. A 100 for Charlie Marshall. Can Warner follow up with a response on his last dart? Falls out of the board. He scores 61.
Yeah, it's good darts there.
Nice 100 again for Charlie Marshall, showing his quality early on, the Chesterfield man.
As a darts player, you always want your darts to go straight.
Absolutely.
It's the one thing that you always want to do when you go up to that board, is throw straight in a straight line. Because you know that eventually you're going to hit the trebles.
It's a 43 for Marshall. He's on 2-2-8. Warner on 3-1-2, a bit behind. Can he catch up? There's a 20. And another. And a 5. A little bit away with there. 45. He's on 2-6-7. A little bit behind still. There's a treble 20. Followed by a 5 from Marshall, and then another 20.
It's another good visit. It's another good visit from Marshall.
We can tell he wants it in this game, that's for sure. He is within distance now. He's within 3 darts. That's a 20 and a 5 from Warner. Finished off with a 7. A little bit behind. He's still got at least 6 darts to go here. 59. It's 59 for Marshall. He's on 84. A treble 16 in double 18 will do it for the first leg. It's a 20 for Warner, followed by another. 52. There we go, that's 52. 12, the last dart. 84 for Marshall. He hits the 20, the 16, and the 16.
It's sensible darts for Marshall, it really is. With Warner not on a finish, to set up double 16.
He has the time, that's what's most important there. Treble 1, followed by a 7 from Warner. Treble 19, a good last dart there. He's within distance now. If Marshall doesn't finish this off, still on the double 16.
Yeah,
and he takes it. That's the first leg for Marshall. He will want to finish the night on a high for Hallam.
He's averaging 62.6 at the moment. That was a very, very good first leg.
Absolutely. There's the treble 5 and a 20 and a 19 for Warner. man from Worcester who's been playing for 12 years. Treble 20 and a 20. And another one for Charlie Marshall. He is on fire at the moment, that's for sure.
Yeah, as I say, he definitely looks like he's trying to avenge what he did last year.
Yeah,
and he's actually playing to a similar standard. Because he averaged above 60 last year when he lost to Danny. Danny just happened to be really on it that night. But I've been impressed by what I've seen of Charlie Marshall so far. Like, I've seen him
definitely tonight.
Definitely,
absolutely.
definitely.
27-19 from Warner. Marshall, 20. I think that's another. Treble 5.
Yeah, I mean, you know, Adam won't be phased by this sort of atmosphere, this sort of game, and obviously without the pressure being on, it's not something that bothers him.
I think we could tell in the previous game that pressure was on. The two players were definitely under a lot of pressure, and you could tell that they were feeling it up there on the stage.
Yeah, definitely.
But now that the result is decided, it's just all about pride, and I think therefore, you know, Marshall will have the upper hand in this because he'll want that a little bit more.
Though, mind you, Warner definitely has an advantage in this leg. He's got a bit of a lead, and that's a good visit. That's a good visit.
That's a very good visit indeed. 100, he's on 143. Marshall on 279 before this. Another 55 from him. He's on 224. He's got at least 6 darts of this, Warner. Treble 20. He's got that. Treble 17.
That's a great
He's got that
second
as
dart.
well. Double 16. Oh! That was close to a very, very good finish indeed.
It's been a very good response from Warner. It has been a very good response from Adam. He's really taken the second leg in his stride here. Because he came under pressure in the first leg from Charlie there, and he's really done well to come back.
He's responded. It's an 8 there. That's from a spanner in the works. Almost at the double 12. Tries again. He misses. He'll have to wait again. 144 for Marshall. But he won't get it this time round.
It's a good visit.
But he finishes strongly, yeah, for sure, with a treble 20. He's on 44, double 12 for Adam Warner. Misses the first and gets a 12 on the second.
Oh, it's a great dart. It's a great dart.
Fantastic finish.
It's a very, very good dart.
Double 6 isn't necessarily an easy one to get as well. Middle of the board to the side. It's definitely not one of my favourites, that's for sure.
No, definitely. And Charlie put him under pressure there to hold himself with that last dart. And we've got a good game going on here.
Yeah, we have actually, yeah. It's good to see when the game, the night even is already decided, it's good to see that the atmosphere is still going. The game is looking good. That's a 60 for Warner. Both on 4-4-1. It's a treble 5. And a 1 for Charlie Marshall. Followed by a 5. Not his best visit of the game, that's for sure. He's had a lot better. Let's have a look at the averages so far. 59.1 for Warner and 61.1 for Marshall.
It's a close game, and it's reflected in the scoreline here, I think.
Yeah, indeed. One apiece at the moment. Warner on 382, Marshall on 420.
It's a good dart.
That's a very good last dart. 92 brings him on to 328. 5. It's 5 for Warner. And another. And a treble 19.
It's a great cover shot. It's a great cover shot.
I think the two players are definitely getting those last darts right. So treble 20 and a 1 and another 20. Good score. He's keeping in it. 247. Just ahead. Warner is on 315. A big score will be good for him here. So 20. And he's got a bed and breakfast, 26.
Yeah, he's got the bed and breakfast. He'll be disappointed of that because there was an opportunity there to knock in a treble and really get at Charlie there.
It's all about that last dart, I think we've seen in this game. Fading away a little bit there, a couple of lower scores.
One big treble and Adam's back in this leg here. And there it is. There it is.
There's the treble 20.
He might switch here. He might switch here. Yeah,
and he has done.
Switch.
That's a fantastic dart, that's for sure.
It really is good darts, that really is. It's sensible as well. It's using the board well.
And he put him on an even number as well, which was important.
He'll be looking at a ton here just to leave a 2-dart finish. He's not going to get it.
That's 55. That leaves him on 97. Marshall, can he go for 160 finish? No, he can't. He hits the treble 1. But he finishes very
it's
well.
Good darts.
Very
good darts.
well. 2 treble 20s.
Adam will be saying to himself here, give myself a chance at a double. Give myself a chance at a double.
And he has done indeed. That's a 19. Warner.
He's not going to do
18.
it.
He's not going to get it this time. Finishes on a 20. He's on double tops. Double 20.
Oh,
Chosen a different route, and I'm not sure why he's done that. He's on 17 now. On a 1. Late.
No, he made it difficult for himself there. And he's given Adam a chance to go 2-1 up in this game here.
It's double 20.
Oh,
fantastic dart.
It's a great dart.
Like I've said, we have seen some fantastic finishes.
We have.
That final dart.
Sometimes the best finishes aren't the big checkouts either. It's when you've got 1 dart or 2 darts at a double, and you take it out, and it really can egg away on your opponent. And Warner has done a great job here, Adam, because Charlie started this match really, really, really well. And Adam's hung in there, and he's actually managed to get his average above 60. And he's playing fairly good darts now.
It's steady. I think
it's steady.
A good word to use is steady. He's on 4-4-1 as he takes these darts. That's 20 and a treble 20.
Yeah,
it's a good, nice 100 on 3-4-1 after that. 4-6-1 for Marshall. Can he respond? That's a 5. A treble 5. Not ideal there. Another 5. He won't be happy with that. He trails.
But this is just down to the pressure that Adam's putting him under. He's not scoring spectacularly, but he's very, very solid. And that's another good visit from Adam. And
those treble 19s are coming in handy there.
They hurt. They hurt your opponent. If you're hitting a treble a visit, it hurts your opponent.
Absolutely.
And we can see it here with Charlie. He started the game so well, and now he's struggling to actually get back into this.
Adam Warner on 2-4-4. He takes a very good first dart, treble 20, followed by a 20. He tries to go low, but he hits the 7. He's on 1-5-7 after that. 3-7-6 for Marshall. Nice round 60 there, but it won't be enough. Plenty of time for Warner now. He's got 6 darts at this, at least. Treble 20, treble 19, double 20 is the route. It's the 19.
Oh, it's a great
treble 19,
dart.
Great second dart. Don't get it this time round. There's the 3.
He did what he needed to do in that visit.
He's put himself on an even on 78.
Exactly, yeah.
He's in a good position. He knows he's got time. And he's got a lot of time now. Yeah. 7 scored there.
And that's what I mean. The pressure that Adam has put Charlie under since the first leg, he's ate away at him. And it's just bit by bit. And Charlie has had no response to this. And this has been a really professional display from Adam.
I was about to say, actually, he's been very calm on the Oki here.
Yeah, we definitely cursed him. Commentators cursed there. It's a great last start, and he's left 40 with his opponent on 309. It's been a really good performance from Adam Warner this.
It has indeed. 309 for Charlie Marshall. And the score of 42 gets him nowhere near where he wants to be. Even more time for Warner. He's at double 20. He has got plenty of time to get this. He wants to finish. He's riling up the fans.
He's riling up the fans. I mean, this will plop in a double 20 first start here.
Commentator's curse once again. He misses just above. Got a 20. Double 10 now for the finish. And he does!
It's in.
Fantastic
Great
finish.
darts from Adam Warner. A 62.9 average, and he's done a job on Charlie Marshall there, to be honest.
Absolutely fantastic last start. He's been cool. He's come from behind, from a leg down. Adam Warner has beaten Charlie Marshall by 3 legs to 1, and that finishes off the night for sure.
It's been an absolute pleasure.
It has indeed.
And it's been a good night as well, and I think we've done a really good job tonight. And it's been good to see a good atmosphere alongside good behaviour, I think.
Yes, the behaviour's been fantastic from the crowd today. You know, you get the chance here and there, but you're expecting that from a darts
match. Absolutely.
And it has been a cracking atmosphere.
First of all, a big round of applause for our runners-up.
And it looks like the president is about to hand over the trophy.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winners of Steel City Darts, the University of Sheffield. Just like to say a few big thank yous. A big thank you to Forge for everything they've done today to make this a fantastic event. A big thanks to everyone at both universities who's put a lot of hard work into making this a fantastic night. I'd just like to make sure that everyone leaves the right way. If everyone from Hallam can leave, I think through these exits on this side of the Octagon, and everybody from the University of Sheffield leave through this side. But once again, thank you all for your fantastic support this evening. Have a very safe journey home, and we'll see you all next year.
Is finished. Steel City Darts 2018 is finished. We've reached the end of those 7 matches, and what 7 matches they have been, eh?
Well, we thought that Hallam could come back. The University of Sheffield started so well. Hallam brought it back to an occasion. They started the night off brilliantly with Will winning convincingly in that first match against Connell 3-1, and then in the end, Ritesh rounded it off. And now we hear the Beatles. Hey Jude, how about it?
Could have been more fitting, could it? At points, it seemed like it would go down to the final match, didn't it?
Potentially, yeah. Danny had an absolute shocker. He admitted that in the practice room downstairs. It was one of the worst performances I've ever seen from him in his life. But in the end, Ritesh, he's got a steady throw. They're going to throw where, as I said before, even with an earthquake, Ritesh's throw will hold still. And in the end, he hit that winning double, and that's what matters. So that's why we got this song right now.
Absolutely. And thank you very much for joining Forge's coverage throughout the evening live on YouTube. We'll be back throughout the next few months for varsity events. But that's it for Steel City Darts 2018. And congratulations to Uni of Sheffield.